Oh, we're being told that the VODs won't be saved.
Yep, I'm gonna make sure the settings are gonna go and be switched now.
Thank you, Bernie. That's
Yep.
very important.
Yep,
I hope
thank you.
I didn't butcher your name. But if I do, if I did, I hope it was at least funny for you. So that's something.
Yeah. So it looks like we might have a slight delay on actually getting these
There's some
changed
Discord
over.
issues.
No, I think like Awani set up the Twitch and I need a code to actually log in. So I'm hoping Awani will give me the code really, really quickly. Never mind, I do not need the code. It's let me in straight away. Oh,
thrilling casting right here, but
so we're ready to go.
And it's looking like it's Nepal.
Yes, it is.
Obviously amazing.
So, Vix, do you want to go over some map geometry of Nepal? So what we'd expect, where we'd expect the fights to take place?
Yeah, so this is a King of the Hill map, which probably most of you know. So we are gonna expect some very heavy brawling comps. Probably the Rizza Roadhog. It's gonna be fighting probably on the point. We might see the Reaper May come out, which has been meta for a while now. But on this specific map, there is some high ground to take. So some teams like bringing out the snipers. We see the hover. Yeah, there is indeed Orisa, Roadhog. That's a Mercy though on the team of Licorice Whip instead of more healing from, for example, the Moira or the Ana, which is going to be interesting to see. And we can see the Moira and the Baptiste on the side of Dion. So slightly, it's not completely mirror matches. So Team Dion is going to have more healing and maybe more sustain. But with the damage boost from the Mercy, it's going to be interesting to see if Team Licorice Whip is going to be able to cut that down before Dion gets settled down in for real with their little bunker.
Yeah, and it looks like we have straight away Team Dion taking the high ground, whereas Licorice Whip have gone straight to point. Looks like we're just getting some Maywall perks. I'm not seeing a full engage just yet. That is a huge hook coming in from Minty there. They could get the Orisa down now.
That's a huge pick, the main tank, but they got the rest off. That's amazing, but their own Maywall seems to separate the team and from their main tank. That's unfortunate. They get the repick there.
Yeah, it looks like that Maywall was slightly off at the minute. And there goes the first ult of the game.
That's such a fast Reaper ult. But obviously killing a main tank twice will give you that ult charge. So what we really saw here was definitely the healing coming through from Team Dion. That was very good. And the hook from Minty was amazing.
Yeah, that hook definitely clunched it. They also got the trade with the really quick May-res, so they knew they didn't have that going into the fight on point.
But they're gonna take high ground, probably to avoid some of the damage. Yeah, they can avoid some of the damage, but that
again with the hook. Minty's hooks at the minute are on point for getting the May down. Looks like we're having a few ults pop there in this fight, and that's just to make sure it stays with Dion. And that's a clean fight for Dion.
Dion popped both support ults there, but they don't really have any defensive ults, so they don't have. So using them aggressively to keep the point and to engage and initiate fights is actually a really smart idea. Because you won't be able to sustain through the Reaper ult anyway with either of those, so making sure they can't take point is important.
I have to say
the approach with high ground again.
Sorry, that's fine. It looks like the Halt Hook combos from Awani and Minty right now are clutching this down, but it looks like Licorice Whip are coming in from the other side. They will not have the Orisa shield straight away, but they will have the Maywall if they're going to use it, just to make sure their team don't get split up.
Licorice Whip have all 6 ultimates. They're popping the Orisa ult there, but there's a May ult didn't respond. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes the May. Oh, it could be a little bit late though with the picks that's already gone out. And there comes the Reaper ult.
Oh. And yeah, it seems like Team Licorice Whip got the upper hand
Yeah.
here.
And we managed to get the flip for Licorice Whip. It looks like
And
it's just going to be cleanup, but there is picks at either side at the minute. And now we just have cleanup from Licorice Whip.
picking the Mei, but they lost both their tanks, so they might not be able to set up.
Yeah, this is
perfectly before
very
the Dion
true.
engage.
Especially
But
since
that's very
Dion.
well done.
Yeah, Dion are going to know right now that they're at 95% and they only need one fight win to actually cinch this map and put it in their favour. It's going to take one team wipe and then that will be it for tonight. Well, for this map anyway.
For this map, yeah.
Yeah.
Then going on to the next one. Obviously best of. Oh, they're engaging, popping ults there.
Yeah, we have the Hog ult committed alongside Shikari popping the Baptiste ult. Unfortunate on the hook there, the shield was up. We followed
Lone
straight
Wolf
away.
does have the Mercy ultimate, the Valkyrie to give. Oh, she dies,
Yeah.
so won't be able to use it in this fight.
I would have liked to see Lone Wolf pop the Mercy up there. They was in last fight territory here. And the
It's
stall
very
picks wasn't
smart.
enough.
Very smart from Dion to focus that Mercy down while she was resin and making sure the Valkyrie couldn't come out.
Yeah,
So,
most
yeah.
definitely. So
Pretty
it looks,
convincing.
yeah, it looks like
from,
map
Dion.
one from map one goes to Team Dion.
Woo!
You'll join us now on Sanctum. Let's see what the teams are looking for here.
Yeah, I can see some love going out to the Orisa, the hog combos with the halt hooks in the Twitch chat. You're definitely right. That was a huge contributor to that win.
Yeah.
But now we're going on again. Probably gonna fight on point, but we have a Farah McCree out from Licorice Whip to try and get, which is a very smart response to the Reaper Mei because of the range.
Yeah,
And the
especially
stun
running it with the
CC.
McCree.
And if they were running a Mercy anyway last map, so getting a Farah for that Mercy is gonna make their damage output. And the escape from the Mercy, very good.
Yeah, they do have the
that's
wall
good.
up straight away. Oh,
And
we
yeah.
traded both ways.
They get a boop onto Minty the Roadhog, that's huge.
Yeah. So it
But
looks
it
like at the minute it's Dion in the lead with the extra picks. And we have just had the Hulk go off on the Pharaoh, which ends up pulling the Pharaoh into line of sight of the full team. And now this is just going to be clean up for Dion.
Seem like, yeah, they're not stalling anything, they're just gonna kill.
Yep, they're just
That
going
is,
to
yeah.
reset and get ready for the next fight.
That is the problem to when you face this Reaper, this very brawl heavy point presence you have from Team Dion with the Reaper Mei and the Roadhog. They will be very difficult to move once they sat down behind that Orisa shield.
Yeah.
So you need some good picks from that Farah to be able to win against it.
And talking about
And
good picks, straight away onto the Orisa, it forces the res out. It means the Mercy is not with her Farah right now. You'd be expecting the Farah to maybe take the off angles here. It looks like the Farah switched to a
switching up
Sombra.
the Farah, actually,
Yeah.
Smart to do to get that EMP, that ultimate against this particular comp Dion
Yeah.
are playing. So we're gonna maybe see them struggle a bit against it.
Oh, and the Sombra got caught out by the Mei there when going in to start building her ult charge into that crucial EMP.
You can see the entirety of the Dion team is basically spraying everywhere to check for that Sombra to not be surprised, which is great. And Team Licorice Whip is taking the off angle here. Popping the result, we'll see if they get something for.
And there goes the Reaper ult going in from
the
Dion.
Reaper.
That is a full cleanup
In the back line.
in the back line, yeah.
And they were just stuck in that room with a Reaper. That's not what you want.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like the stall switch is starting to come out. Now we have Sarah Digi switching to the Hammond straight away. This is more to get straight onto the point so that they have more chance of keeping this fight alive.
But they're sticking with the Roadhog, seemingly. He does have ult soon, so that might be why the Roadhog ult could be very important to push people off that point.
Yeah, very true.
But
And
they're
they wasn't able to get onto point. The hamster was a tiny bit too late on that.
unfortunate, but a very good match, very clean. You see why the Reaper Mei Orisa Roadhog comp is so strong. Almost doesn't really matter which supports you paired with, but when you paired with the Orisa or the Moira Baptiste, you have a crazy amount of sustain there. Basically, you can just stay and let the fighting come to you, which is exactly what they did.
Yep. It looks like that map is over now. It was 2 points towards Dion and 1 to Licorice Whip. We'll
And
be going
yes,
into Map 2 very soon.
And yes, chat, we could indeed call that a C9, but they didn't forget the point, so maybe that's a bit mean. So while we're waiting, we want to make sure that the chat knows we do have some polls on who the MVP of a match is gonna be. That's gonna come out at some point. Linksy, maybe you can tell a bit more about what that is.
Yes.
So everyone can vote and get
yeah,
ready
of
to
course.
vote and notice people.
So at the end of each round we have, what we're going to do is we're going to have the blue team and the red team. We're going to have a different vote for each. We'll always go with blue team first, and we're going to have everyone in chat voting for their MVP of the map. So is it going to be someone like Minty, who got the fantastic hooks off in that first map? Or is it Awani for setting up them hooks with the Hulk combo? Or are we going to give it to someone like Rex, for example, with them huge ults that we had with the Reaper? And then when we move on to Licorice Whip...
Yeah, we could get... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, it's fine, Vix. I was just going to say we did have some donations go off there. Unfortunately, we're not calling them out through the maps, but have to do a huge shout out for Woo to a huge $50 donation. With their message, they are rooting for both teams, but it's a huge shout out to Henza. We also have Triface with a donation of $5 and Not Lucia with $10, who is rooting for Team Licorice Whip. And they have
some fans.
Yeah, they have some huge love for Expressa, so maybe Expressa might end up winning the MVP for Licorice Whip when we come to it.
That would definitely be deserved, I think. Some good plays there, but it's looking like we're going to the next map, which might be Rialto.
Yeah, it looks like we have Rialto locked in.
One of the newer maps. Obviously, not super new, but one of the good ones. It's an escort. We might be able to see something different than the Orisa Roadhog. We might see a dive if we were lucky. We might see a Bastion if we're really lucky. Personally,
yes. Or would you run with a Torb instead of the Bastion, or would you run with the snipers? We have seen double sniper run on Rialto quite a lot.
That's true. Clicking heads is always entertaining to watch, so maybe we're hoping for the sniper comp. Personally, I love the monkey. Love me some monkeys, so maybe a dive would be interesting on the side of the attack. Just gonna be a Licorice Whip, is it looking like?
Looks like it's going that way potentially.
It looked like Team Dion have a very strong Orisa Hog combo, so we might see that again here, but maybe Licorice Whip is gonna try something different. Maybe they're gonna pull out the dive. That's interesting.
Could potentially happen.
So basically what we're gonna expect here is some stalling on all the corners where an Orisa can set up, potentially. I love this map. It has some good high grounds. You can basically do anything you want. It's very easy to get your comfort picks to fit into the Rialto map. So I'm excited to see what these teams are going to pull out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup. I haven't actually set up the score sheet on my stream, unfortunately. It's the one thing I was forgetting, so don't mind me just while I get everything lined up.
It's good we have a chat that can keep us in check.
Yeah.
So important.
We have to give a huge shout out for chat. Yes, it's our first time, unfortunately, so thank you for bearing with us this evening or this morning, depending on your location.
You're all amazing, chat. You're what makes this tournament good. It's not us. Definitely not us.
Oh, definitely not. We're just here to hopefully give you some insight into the maps.
But you know what? It's the snipers on the side of the attack. I love it. They're going up against a Dion tried and true Orisa Hog combo, but this time with a McCree instead of the Mei. That's interesting. That's some CC there. Some very huge damage potential. But I love the Widowmaker Hanzo pick. It's gonna be a bit difficult. They need to take those cross angles.
Oh,
And
that was a
get some...
huge purple though coming out. If they can get the follow-up on that. The shield does save them there. We do have the Espresso looking for the angles, but Rex is straight there to cover it. We will...
Oh, that hook!
Oh, that hook was clutch.
That's gonna delay. And they're popping the Baptiste ult just to assert dominance.
Yeah, I'd say that was a mistake on the Baptiste ult there. I'd say they could have saved it for the next fight.
Yeah, they might have thought that more of Team Licorice Whip were around point and not just Orisa. But yeah, I think Licorice Whip can be happy about that ult. They kind of dragged it out. And now the Nano is coming online. It's going to be interesting to see who they gave to. Oh, that hook, though, onto the main tank.
Minty with these hooks. Minty is clutching out. And here goes another hook straight onto the Mercy.
Oh, no.
We do have sights up at the minute for the Widow, but right now, Diona, I don't care. Diona just going in for it, and Minty with these hooks, they are completely clutching this out with them hooks.
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen any hook miss?
Barely moved.
Yeah.
No, they're just going out and they're going overboard. You don't even need the hold. You just hook. Pure hook.
Yeah.
They're popping the result. Oh no.
Oh, and straight away hooked off again by Minty. We do have Rex taking the high ground now.
Very smart for Widowmaker. Try and get...
And another hook. The D.Va did have boosters. Not when boosters are out. Yep.
Yeah. And they got the ball now to
yeah,
try
we're switching
and
things up.
Space in there. And the Sombra got a
and the Reaper. Yeah, it looks like they're running with the Reaper of their own now. Minty just missing the hook for hooking it off the side, but again, another hook hitting. They do have the Orisa ult down straight away, and we do have a Deadeye going off, which will demech the D.Va, but again, Minty straight away with them hooks. They will have hook coming online again. Oh, there was the hook miss. That's the first one I think I've actually witnessed.
But what I will say is the D.Va on this side, Mashi is doing a great job taking that high ground and making just that little bit. And
that was a huge bomb.
Making that space for their team is going really well. I think really the D.Va is making a huge effort in this push.
Yeah, it looks like they will get the cart moving. We do know that point 1 on Rialto is a hard point for the attackers. There is just so much the defending team can do. There's so many high ground points and so many anti-LOS areas that they can cover from. But it looks like the team switch for Licorice Whip has saved them in this first point.
You can see all of Licorice Whip moving up towards that choke just to make that space to push the payload. And now Tomiko with the Sombra is going to have EMP online. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do with that.
And there comes the EMP, just as saying about it. But we do have Rex not caught out by it and manages to get the pick on both the Sombra and the Ana.
The sneaky Reaper play.
Yeah, we are going into last fight territory at the minute as well. So we are going to need someone to get onto this payload and contest. But at the minute, it's just Dion completely pushing them away. And the final high noon to zone everyone away from that payload. And that's a clean push from team... a clean hold from Team Dion.
Very well done. It looks like Team Licorice Whip really have to brainstorm how to take apart this effective brawly bunker Team Dion is going on.
Yeah, it looks like Team Dion are tried and tested in this setup as well. We have seen them run with the Orisa Hog every map so far. It'd be interesting to see how the defenders answer to this. Will they go with a full bunker, or will they try and go for the double sniper they was looking for on the attack? What do you think we should be run on this defense point, Vix?
Well, in my Diamond Pleb opinion, I think the Sombra D.Va was really working for them. If they had gotten those ult up faster and picked them first, that might have been a game changer. So Marshi's D.Va is obviously really good. But we will see the Pharah. Also a very good defensive choice with the Mercy on this map, especially against the May Reaper, I think they're expecting, but we are seeing the Reaper. Oh, no, Rex Rex is logging in. They're doing the
Yeah, they're doing the
half,
half cyber divey, but they
yeah, the
are running
half
the bunker
cyber
tanks.
dive with bunker tank. That's gonna be interesting. That EMP from Zilean is gonna be deadly to the Pharah if they hit that. But we also have the Brigade for that CC.
Yeah,
Even
that
though Golds is dead, Brig is still alive and
yeah,
kicking.
that's true. And it looks like the brig can be a counter for Rex on this with the
Oh,
dive going in. Oh,
Minty!
we have a double.
Both
Both hogs are down straight away. We do have the Farah shelling in at the moment. What do you
Oh,
think of the
that's
angles on
spawn
the Farah?
advantage. That's not a great trade.
Yeah, not this early on in the
Oh,
map.
but the Farah needs to protect the Orisa, I think, at this point because of the missing Roadhog. So I like the ankles just directly behind the team. But
But
they
we have
will be picked
again
off by the
Minty.
Sombra
We have Minty with a
and
halt
Minty.
hook combo once again. We do have the res coming in from the Mercy onto the Farah. So we'll see if what the Farah can do with this res. They do get immortality down. And we do have the Brig going head to head against Minty. We do have a hook coming, but the Brig is finally done by the Lucia.
But on the side of Licorice Whip, that combo of McCree and Brigade offers up some great CC, some great control over that cyber dive. They very mobile Genji and Sombra. So if they can land those abilities, they should be able to shut down this push. But the point is so close, they probably won't be able to contest it.
Yeah, they need to keep someone alive. And there goes the blade just for any final cleanup. And it looks like that's that.
Yeah. That was difficult for them. But yeah, very good. From both teams, I think we saw some great plays.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
the diva player of the game.
This should be the
Deserved, I would
bomb.
say, with that
Yep, here
great
comes the
bomb.
bomb coming in.
That's great. Got the main tank and the Mercy support. No rest for Team Dion there. They were unable to push back. That was great.
Yeah, that was a huge hold from Dion there, so they hardly had to push the payload. What are your thoughts on the Farah play, Vix? Obviously, you pair up a lot with a Farah in standard play when we're playing games. What's your thoughts on
Yeah.
how they dealt with how Dion dealt with the Farah there, and how Licorice Whip played the Farah?
So basically, by removing the hog, they forced the Pharaoh to play with the Orisa close to that ground, so Sombra was able to sneak behind them and pick them up. So I don't think the Pharaoh necessarily did anything wrong there. I think it was just unlucky with that hook that killed off or that hold even, that killed off the off tank there. Maybe they should have taken a bit higher, but I'm not sure they knew the Sombra was on the map at that point. So it's unfortunate.
Yes, it could be a little part of just pressing tab a little bit more just to see what
Exactly,
changes are
see the
going in.
team but I can see the chat of we have the captain in chat very proud of their team.
Yeah,
That's great.
there goes Kinesis. I would expect
No,
nothing more from Kinesis cheering on Dion. They are the captain, but unfortunately wasn't able to play tonight.
and they're all Zenyatta icons in your honor. I hope you're happy.
Yes, this is true. It's all in relation to Kinesis there with all the icons running up.
So we're going on to the next map. So obviously that's one win for Dion, but
That's 2 wins
best
now
out
for
of three.
Dion. Yeah, it is best
Two
out of
win,
3.
obviously. Oh, my brain today. But I think we're gonna play the third map. It's looking like just for charity, and good Overwatch vibes.
Yeah, it'll be fair for everyone. Everyone's tuned in to have a watch their teams play. I think playing the third map, it has to be done.
Yeah, so it's Licorice Whip. If we're playing it, let's get to choose. Oh, they're picking stuff. Very excited. We'll see what they do. But I hope everyone remembers to vote for the MVP.
Yeah, the votes will be coming out after this map, where we'll hopefully also, as soon as the MVPs are Sorry, I've just had a message come through at the same time. As soon as the MVPs are picked, then we will be running straight into chat and after that, and then we'll be hopefully pulling in some interviewees from your chosen MVPs.
So if you have any questions you want us to ask, you could write them in chat, and if they're not like awful, we will ask them. So we're choosing one MVP from each team after each map, so there will be possibly more than one MVP for each team, which is awesome. Personally, I am rooting for that sweet diva play on Margie on Licorice Whip side because I am in love. That is beautiful.
Oh, it looks like we're ready to go into a game.
Oh, and it's King's Row. I hope everyone. I love this.
Yeah, this is our home ground. This is my home ground anyway. Unfortunately, not Vix's, but it is a favourite map of our team. What would you say about comps on this map then, Vix?
Oh, we could be lucky and see the traditional Bastion bunker set up on the defensive side. I would love that because Bastion is the best robot. We could also see the dive. I know I talked about it on Rialto, and we ended up seeing the Razorhawk, which is very strong at the moment in this new 2-2-2 luck. But I will always love me a good dive.
Yeah, you've got to love a good dive on this map. Oh, it looks like the Pharah could be coming out for Licorice Whip here.
And I see the Bastion on the defensive side.
Yeah, I do see the Bastion. But not only the Bastion, yeah, they're running with the Torb as well. This could be a deadly combo. We'll see where they decide to set up.
Yeah, like it seems like Dion is investing full on in their bunker, which can be very risky if you're up against bunker killing comps or a dive if it's made.
Yeah,
dive properly.
There is also the potential that Licorice Whip, if they were at the window, they could have seen the bunker set up already.
True, they would be able to see it, and we have the pharmacy out. Obviously, great shield break, but the Bastion have that damage against it, and they have the Widow to get those headshots.
Yeah, and it looks like the Diva's just gone in to just stop the damage while getting their team to point, and they're just going to duel it out with Minty while out of line of sight of the Bastion.
They're trying to force that drop from the Bastion, and
yeah,
maybe
they want
get
the drop.
Some headshots. When that happens, and some great Pharah damage, they have forced some of it. The Bastion can't find any of the Licorice team. Oh, they find the DMAC.
Yeah, we've had a rotation, unfortunately, for Licorice Whip. We do have the rotation, and it does take down the Diva, but Expressor straight in with that headshot onto...
And that Baptiste is so valuable against this bunker setup, so that's a great pick from Espresso, and the trade-off is valuable for them because of the long defensive walk of shame back to the point.
Yeah, it does look like
the bunker's stuck on the ground.
Yeah,
which is a weaker spot for them, but we'll see what happens.
And we do have Espresso. Oh, Espresso gets hooked in by Minty.
That is amazing.
Minty once again with the hook. That is going to delay the next fight from Licorice Whip.
They do have Licorice Whip do have that nano, and they might be pushing up and trying to get that Pharah.
But the Pharah goes down.
And deliver.
There we go with the Brez, and we also have the Baptiste up popped now. And the Diva pulled in.
Again.
These hooks from Minty are deadly at the minute for Licorice Whip.
And it seems like Licorice Whip's kitten pleased, and Anna chooses to go for a nano onto the ball, so there will be no nano barrage.
No, but we do have the Pharah ult coming up for the next fight, and with Dion on the low ground right now, it could be a potential few kills that go in the way of Licorice Whip.
Nice one. They're trying to take the high ground. Oh, the Pharah killer.
Yeah, that's going to stall once again. We do have the sights up on Expressor. Just looking for them headshots. Just trying to get Zelen down, who is just outside of the barrier. They have noticed they're outside.
Obviously very difficult to shoot through a barrier for the sniper, but we see the ball on point now. See, uses the ult just to take
the ult's coming out. Oh, it's Minty just on point. So, but Minty goes down.
And And the barrage comes out and get the
And gets
mercy,
the
which is a
mercy.
valuable pick.
Yeah, we're going to have the denied res here, but we are 2 for 2 at the moment.
The
As I say, 2
Baptiste
for
up.
2. We have Licorice Whip currently picking more picks their side. We do have a pick on the Anna. And there comes the Bastion up. They are investing in this.
Bastion, they are really trying to save this point.
Yeah,
And seems like there will be no time on the timer for Team Licorice
no,
Whip.
we'll be very soon going into last fight, but we do have the Diva Bomb online. It'll be interesting
Diva
how they
Bomb
use this.
Yeah, with Sebastian on low ground, unless Baptiste can get a good immortality field onto the Bastion, that might be one dead robot we'll see with that bomb.
Yeah, that's true. We do have Minty going purple, but straight out of line of sight. And here comes the bomb.
Oh,
and it takes out Minty and Rex.
Down, but it got both Minty and Rex, a Bastion and a Hog.
Yeah, we do have not the Bastion, sorry. We do have the ult committed in from Zelen on this point, so it looks like they are still fighting this.
But Lone Wolf's Valkyrie there gives just that edge of damage and healing to their team.
Yeah, but they're still coming in.
To stall. The game is in overtime, so any stall that Dion gets out of this won't really matter in the end.
Nope, because the timer will just start.
But look at all those ults Dion managed to pull out of Licorice Whip. That is great, but they also used the Valkyrie. Hensa, the Mercy, used the Valkyrie.
Hensa got about to get out. We
So
do have the Farrell online now.
I would say a slight advantage on Licorice Whip's side with ultimates, because that Hog ultimate can be difficult to get a lot of value out of, whereas the same can be said for the Barrage. But with the sight from the Widow, we might see some very sneaky plays with that Barrage. That's going to be interesting.
And we do have the Doomfist is committed into this next point alongside the Widow from Dion. So they are looking for the sightlines here, along with Rex getting up and Brawly, possibly going to get into the tanks' faces. They are running they've switched off the Hamster right now, and they're going for the Rhine. But there's the Hoggle coming in. We do have the Farrell as well, but Farrell does get taken down.
Onto the sniper, but they just rest the sniper in the back line.
And we have another switch coming out now.
To get the main tank there, and they already used the rest for the sniper, so they can't get the Orisa back, so no front line, only Minty, very beefy but easy to hit there. Managed to take the space around the payload, and Dion.
Yeah, Dion managed to stabilize, but they are against a Sombra now. So we will be looking at the Sombra players in the next upcoming maps. Upcoming fights. We will want to see that EMP get charged pretty quickly so that they can engage on the back of the EMP. Maybe looking for the EMP bomb, but we do currently have bomb online, and it's going into the fight. Immortality goes off, so there won't be any picks from there with the anti-LOS used.
But Immortality field is down now, so an engage will be easier. But
yeah, much easier. But we have the picks coming in from Zelen. He gets 2 in a row alongside Minty with the Halt Hook combo.
And the shatter gets cancelled from Sarah DG on that Rhine. And you can see they go to stall picks now.
Yep, straight away.
Faster heroes. The dive, actually, we were talking about, is coming out now. And they engage with the Valkyrie.
But they do need to get to point. These fights mean nothing if they can't be on point, and the Hamster manages to touch. He is nanoed at the minute, the Hamster. We are getting kills going both ways. Full trades going on. We have the Doomfist ult committed. They will just be committing all ults to this fight now just to get that payload attempted to be moved. It looks like
Widow
off. Dion are holding strong. We of course have the Tracer pick coming in, and we have the Doomfist just to get to point quicker. It's all about getting to point now. But Dion at the minute, without any picks going up, that is a huge pulse.
But no!
But unfortunately, it's not enough.
There's no one on point. That is so unfortunate for Team Licorice Whip. That was
very
an amazing
unfortunate.
pulse bomb. There was basically a stick onto the Orisa, and then the Orisa got pushed back.
Yeah, it was
that team. That was beautiful.
So we don't have to get the payload very far once again when we switch sides. Let's
But
see how we're going to hold this one.
the good thing about King's Row, whereas it's not that great on Rialto, is that you do have to defend. You can defend the point entirely and do a full hold on King's Row, whereas that's more difficult to do on Rialto. So Team Licorice definitely have a chance here, and they've been up against this Orisa Hog combo a lot with Team Dion, so they might be starting to figuring it out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen in Overwatch League people running the Orisa Zarya combo instead just to deal with them hook combos. But we do have the bunker coming out from Licorice Whip. It is run with a Mir. And we'll see how the Cyber Dive holds out for Team Dion. How would you be looking to play the Cyber Dive into this then, Vix?
So what you traditionally do is you basically jump on the bunker setup with both tanks and the damage dealers, and if you can't get that first engage, you just farm up that blade and that EMP and wreck them when they're all grouped up on the high ground. But we don't have that Ana on the team of Dion. We have the Moira instead, so that's more brawly, more fighting. But we won't have the Nano Blade with the EMP that really secure that kill. So there is a chance that.
And the dive does go in. It's not with the D.Va, and they are fighting behind shields at the minute, so the healing won't be able to come in.
You can see that field going down on the Bastion, and the one on the Monkey just is shredded by the Bastion. But did you?
But they've already got a tick. They've got one tick.
They're going to 2. They will have to drop soon.
Yeah, Minty and Hens are just playing completely out of line of sight. We do have the drop from the mate.
See the drop?
Yeah, we come in, we have an immortality down.
Danger from the Genji, and you see the EMP coming up fast, both the EMP and the blade on the Team Dion.
We're going to have ults invested very soon. And there goes the blade as soon as it's up. And the Bastion falls.
The Rest on Mercy was huge there from Cillian, basically making sure she could not use that Valkyrie.
And we get the hack, so we're not going to have anywhere for Mashy to get out, unfortunately. We do see the switches coming straight away from Licorice Whip.
The good news for Team Licorice Whip is that they will have that choke because they all died at the same time, which is also a good thing from the bunker. Usually you will die pretty quickly together.
Yeah, we're going straight into the next fight there.
Recontest. But look at all that space taken.
Yeah, straight away. And the hack goes straight onto the Rein, so that's no shield, no protection. And we don't have a switch off the Bastion, possibly because the ult's online, but straight away taken down. And right now the payload's just getting free push while the team just do cleanup.
The payload passes that choke. Team.
We have stall picks coming straight out for Licorice Whip at the moment. And again, it's just... Is it going to be enough for it to get back to payload right now?
No.
It's on point. They're not going to be able to touch, unfortunately.
That's beautifully done by Team Dion.
What a map.
Just taking all that space, so Team Licorice won't even have a chance to re-engage, even with the ult.
And there we have, this will be the Blade play of the game, just to finalise it. As you see, as soon as that Blade... Yeah, as soon as that Blade comes online.
Beautiful. That's what we talked about. They didn't even need the EMP because the bunker was on the point. So there's just hack and slash for that Genji. That was beautiful. So I think that's it.
Yeah, and there we have. That is a full clean sweep for Team Dion, who will be advancing into the next round. We will see Licorice Whip play again, and that will be on, let's see, we'll have one map played by the next two teams coming in, and then we'll follow by whoever is the runner-up of the next match. We'll play Licorice Whip, once again, so you can still cheer on with Licorice Whip. They can still fight for third place in this bracket. We will be back soon with more games to show you, but in the meantime, we are going to do our MVP choices. So this is where everybody is able to vote in chat. It's exactly how you've seen it on other streams. We will put the poll up, and then you will just need to type 1 to 6 in chat, and then your vote will register, and then we'll hopefully get that player in to talk about the map with you. Let's get this
Oh my
poll
god,
online.
there's so many players here.
Yeah.
Can I vote for more people? Because there was espresso on that trace of that huge bomb.
I would
That was
love
beautiful.
to, but
But there's
unfortunately,
also
I haven't set this up properly, so
oh
it's
no.
on the wrong screen. So this is totally
Oh,
NA
I
caster
can
from
see
me.
it. Yeah, noobcasters,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
let's go with the noob
Great
casters.
job. We can see some players in chat now. You all did amazing. That
Yeah,
was
we love the
beautifully done.
games. So let's get the MVPs chosen. Get your votes in and we'll
So
see who
who do we have?
wins.
Are we voting for Team Dion first?
Yeah, so this is for Team Dion's MVP and it will be followed up with afterwards by Team Licorice.
Look
Team
at all
Licorice
these
Whip.
twos in chat. That's
I
beautiful.
know.
I couldn't agree more. Those hooks were amazing. Minty didn't even need that Orisa hold half of the time. It was just hooking over the side of the point and straight
No,
down
that's
to the horseman rail.
completely true. We do have some
Beautiful.
donations we do need to read out though in the meantime while we're prepping
All
up for our next
important.
map already. So during that map we had Port ZB. Sorry if I accidentally mispronounced any names here, but that was a $5 donation supporting Team Dion. And that was followed by What or Not with a donation of $5 again for Team Dion. And a huge donation of €10 this time from Miss Flouchy. So thank you for
Oh,
all your
thank you.
donations. Vix, can you make sure we do not start the next map just yet? Because we do want to get, it looks like it's going to be Minty taking the MVP award for Team
Love it.
Dion. So
I understand that.
let's give it
Definitely.
a moment. Just see if we can get Minty into here just to talk with us and talk to everybody on the stream. If you give us a second,
Yes.
we just need to ask permission first, but we're going to be honest, we're probably just going to grab Minty straight away.
Yeah, maybe while we talk to Minty, we can get those votes for the other team going on as well.
Yeah, unfortunately,
So
the other team doesn't look to be in the voice comms anymore, so we'll have to get back to this. Yeah, we are gonna get the voting online.
So
but
maybe we can do that.
Yeah, we are gonna pull
Minty.
Minty in at the minute, so
Oh, I'm excited.
yeah, so we're just gonna do some channel switches. We did just have a donation of $5 from Freak Out there. Some people in there freak out, so thank you for the huge donation there. We will be just switching some channels to get Minty to talk to everybody. And if anyone has any questions for Minty in chat, just post them away. You can probably hear my bed has some questions, but we'll get some questions from chat and we'll talk to Minty now. Let's switch channels, Vix.
Please, those are also welcome for Minty.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're switching channels now.
Minty!
Hello!
Hello, Minty! So you are our MVP for Team Dion.
I'm surprised. I didn't know. I seriously didn't know. I didn't think I did that good.
What? Did you? I guess you didn't see your hooks, actually. We saw those hooks and they were amazing. So, yeah, everyone is basically just say hi, Minty, in chat, because it's like, can you say hi to the chat?
Hi, chat.
So, what does it feel like to win those first games? Do you think you think you didn't do that great? Who would you have picked for MVP on your team then, if not you?
Honestly, I think our DPS was really kind of underappreciated. Like I thought for sure our DPS would get more votes, especially on Nepal. On Village, the first point, I know Zelen had a lot of really good Mei walls. And then, of course, Rex is kind of a hard carry a lot of the time. So I was honestly expecting, like, the votes to be more distributed. I didn't think that I was, like, that stand out of a performance.
I think you can definitely be happy with your performance, but the hooks are very obviously amazing when your entire team are doing great.
Absolutely.
So maybe that's why. And yeah, the hooks were indeed too fat, Rextony. That is true. So, Linksy, do we have some questions for Minty?
So, do we have any questions coming in from chat? Because I'm setting up for the next game at the minute at the same time as well.
People are
Um,
just saying hi mostly right now. They voted for you, Minty. I
I
hope
saw
you're happy.
that.
So your Hog was amazing, and Hog is definitely in the meta right now. Do you have any tips for aspiring off-tank Hog players?
I think the number one thing is keep aware of enemy cooldowns, because a lot of the time, like if you hook, there's a big chance of the hook being blocked by like Maywall or Orisa Shield. I know I got a lot of my hooks blocked by Shield. As for the mechanics of what I was doing on Rialto, I have a lot of practice. I basically, whenever the map has the potential for environment kills, I go Hog, and it takes a lot of getting used to. But if you're in the correct position, you can pull someone off a map very reliably. And I know people might have saw that I was not just like hooking them off, but I was like pulling them off, kind of like
Yeah,
moving them to the side.
Yeah, you made that little movement when they came close to you.
A lot of it has to do with like knowing the map and knowing the margin of error you have for being able to move someone to the side. I know in Rialto, that first point is like one of my favorite payload first points in the game.
So basically, your environmental kill tip is get good.
It takes a lot of practice. I think, well, I'm actually positive. Hog is my most played hero by a margin of like maybe 10, 15 hours. Next up is D.Va. And a lot of it just has to do with like learning how a hook works, because hook is obviously your most important tool. But it also, another thing it has to do with is having a team that can back you up when you go and do kind of stuff like I was doing. Like a lot of the times I was positioned not behind a 1H shield, but I knew that like my team was right behind me, ready to back me up. So a lot of it also has to do with like your team having faith in you that you can do this. And I think I'm happy that my team in Dion has faith that I can like pull this kind of stupid stuff off, and they're always going to have my back for that.
It was definitely very aggressive. We did see that double halt over on Rialto in the beginning, but both Roadhawks got pulled off the map, which was beautiful. So that can happen, but you did come out better most of the time. So I don't know if we're ready with the other maps. Lynxie, do you know? Can we continue talking to this awesome person, Minty?
Yeah, it looks like we are getting ready to set up, ready for the next round. We will be maintaining this break there because we do have another poll to go out, and that is for the MVP for Team Licorice Whip. So for this vote, we are going to put out the full team for the picks, just because there were some people who wasn't in tonight, but they were involved in the subs. So we are going to have all 8 players, including their subs, here just for your votes. So let's have the. I'm going to have to switch teams again, channels again, because I didn't put the vote up. So sorry about that. We'll just switch to the game again and start the next poll.
So Minty, while Lynxie's doing the important stuff, who would you pick from Team Licorice Whip as the MVP?
Honestly, I would have to go with Lonely Kitten. I think their name was.
Sorry, you cut out there. Can you repeat that?
Okay, it was. I got confused with 2 of their players. I would have to go with Lone for that team. I know a lot of they played a lot of Baptiste, and I feel like they did get a lot of good value off of that hero.
So that was Lone Wolf, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mercy Baptiste definitely value that.
Honestly, it's hard to pick because their tank line was also they were also very good.
That's true.
They coordinated really well.
They did. Personally, I love myself a D.Va player, and you play D.Va as well, right? So what do you think about that performance? I'm totally not rigging this polls by mentioning the D.Va player all the time. Don't come at me, chat.
Well, a lot of what I liked from their team is that they have a lot of very good map awareness. Like they know kind of where to ult. And I know there was a diva bomb on King's Row, I think, that I died to, and I was confused, but then like it was positioned in a way that there was no easy way to like kind of hide from it.
Yeah, it was definitely thrown directly at your face as a King's Row. It was beautiful. But it's looking like it's going to be between Espresso and obviously the Widowmaker and the Tracer play there, and Mashy Mash and the Diva. Those are the ones that are leading here. Did you see that pulse bomb on King's Row? That was beautiful.
That was crazy. Like I honestly thought they might have like taken more space from that. Unfortunately, it was just a matter of like everything's so crazy. It's hard to, have someone on point at all times in overtime. I know Dion is kind of like that in scrim sometimes, or like we get so caught up in the overtime fight. We have a lot of like crazy overtime fights that we just kind of like C9 and forget about the point for a second. Then we're like, wait, did we win? And then it shows defeat, and I'm like, oh, dang it. Gotta have a little more awareness. So of course that's a little embarrassing, but it happens to everyone.
So it's official. Dion is the C9 team. I like it.
So
take backs on stream. We are live.
So while we was talking, we did have the verts finalized, and it looks like Mashy Mashy won the MVP for Team Licorice.
So the off tank.
Now that we have our MVP verts in for what's happened, so we are actually giving out our MVP's prizes. So whoever wins the MVP award will be getting a small prize for being the Player's Choice Award, basically. These are going to be game keys, and every time we run one of these, the players will get a game key. So make sure if you do win an MVP, contact myself or Awani, and we will make sure you are getting a game key as well. So there is hype around the MVP, so for becoming the MVP, you do get recognition.
So in this tournament, you better bring your A game when you play, because there's prizes on the line for
there's
the MVP.
Prizes to be won for MVPs. We're not doing match winners or anything. We're only doing prizes for MVP. So it looks like we're almost ready to go for the next round. So we'll just whack the Be Right Back screen on, and we'll see if everyone's ready to go.
And thank you, Minty, for joining us and for showing us those fat hooks. It was beautiful.
We really appreciate it, Minty.
Thanks for having me.
For now, though,
enjoy your game key.
We are going to kick you out for now, just so we can go on with the next map. Sorry, my English there was terrible. But thank you for joining us, Minty. If everyone wants to say bye to Minty.
Goodbye, Minty.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Okay, let's leave Lexi on to the next game.
Yep, let's get ready. Sorry, you will hear us switching channels quite a little bit. So I do have a donation shout out to do. So that's to Susie Bean as well for the $20. Thank you so much. And just a reminder that all donations are going to the IPAS charity. This is a charity which Vix will be able to explain about. And hopefully our next match won't start just yet while Vix is doing a small explanation for you.
Yeah, talking about charity is important. More important than Overwatch matches, because that's why we're here. So IPAS is the international organization that focuses on expanding safe abortion and contraceptive care across Africa, Asia, and Latin America. So that's really important, obviously, training abortion providers and connecting with women across the world, and anyone that really needs those abortion and contraceptive care. We want to help them, right? So get donating.
Yeah, most definitely.
Button, and we will read donation out between matches and between interviews. So hope you have that money ready.
Most definitely.
I think we're ready for the game. Linksy, can you introduce our teams real quick?
Yeah, so in this round we have Team Bamboozler. So they will be on your blue side against Team Valaris, who will be on your red side. Now, unfortunately, I don't know enough about these teams. I have heard of Birth before, and unfortunately, I don't think we've ever played against them or with them before. So it is unfortunate that we can't do a huge introduction for these teams, but they are well known within our communities. I'm pretty sure everybody in our partner communities that we're playing with know about these, because these teams are birthed from Ganymede Girls. So shout out to the Ganymede Girls server.
So there might be some like inside information on the side of both teams that will know what the others might be playing, and there's also some good banter going on in the team chat in game. So good vibes they're sending to each other. So that's great.
And it looks like the map's in.
Very brawling comps. Both want to fight on point. The early pick off from the Hanzo and the McCree. Obviously, Hanzo have those huge one-shot kill potential, whereas the McCree might be a bit more difficult to get into position on this map.
Oh, the Messi did get the res!
And then we know Sorion, the Reinhardt, very important, the front line there.
Yeah, and we
basically the charge generator for the Zarya.
Yeah, we did see the hack go off in the background from the Sombra on the side of Valaris, which could have influenced that pick on the Rhine that we saw.
But we got a Mei now instead, and we got that Moira ult up. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, they're engaging with the Moira ult. Obviously an ult that charges quickly, so something you can throw out to engage.
And the huge shatter!
Beautiful, but no, baby bun!
Yeah,
Shatter managed to throw it.
Managed to save their team slightly as well.
That's two very charged Zaryas.
Yeah,
I love it.
We do see Bamboozler there picking up the fight, but another res comes in from Valaris.
Johanna there with Mercy with the res, very good. But unfortunately not enough. The Mercy will just stall the point, but they do manage to get 50%.
Yeah, it's not enough to take us into last fight territory, but it is enough just to start us getting that ticking going for Team Bamboozler. Just a reminder that both these teams are from the same server, so they might know each other's play, and they might be regular scrim teams against each other.
But look, we got this hack onto the Parayeet, Pharah player there, and we also have the EMP up, but we use the grab here.
We have the grab in.
Grab dragon. Love.
And we see that's going to clean it up. Yeah, most definitely.
Such a clean fight there, and they still have the EMP, and they will have the shatter very soon.
Yeah, so right now Valaris, they will be looking to save this point right up until the 85% mark, and that is the magic number we're looking for last fight. They just need another clean fight here, but they do have an EMP online. And you can see the Sombra in the back line now. It looks like she is looking for that EMP. There is nothing at the minute to combo it with. We do have a Shatter online.
Oh, but the Moira is currently...
And we have the Barrage.
Yeah, they're not investing. They're letting...
Yeah, it looks like they're... Yeah, they're going for the 85%. They will get the 85%. And now it is just in last fight territory for Valaris if they can... and then flip the point back, but this point is still live in the favour of Valaris. Some last minute kills going on there.
True, they just stalled themselves a little bit on point on the Team Valaris side, just to get that percentage up in the 90s. So one more fight should do it, one more winning fight for Valaris, and they will take this map.
Yeah, it was a huge Pharah ult there from Parayeet there, just to start cleaning up that fight. Got 3 picks on the back of that.
So what we do see is the online Mei ultimate on Stieg, so that might stop.
And the EMP comes in. The Mei ult did go out, but it's nowhere.
They did get.
It's not enough for a clean in a fight. We do have picks going either ways in the line of the tank and the off tank, and we do have the Lucio commit.
Just to stall out a little bit more to invest. The Shatter gets that Moira, but it's gonna be able to fade out that survivability on Moira. Very good, and they get the Moira all just that damage and healing.
Yeah,
combined.
It's gonna be enough to stabilize.
And the Mercy Johanna gets low, but yeah, they get the pick. Parayeet gets the pick, and now we're in last fight territory. Will they be able to contest?
And we do have dragons sent in, but look, we will be looking at these stall picks now, and you can see the team switching straight away.
Parayeet just yeets that barrage straight into the tower in the middle. I like it. That's asserting dominance if I've ever seen.
And that will be going in the favour of Team Bamboozler.
Yeah. Good
What a
job.
map. Yeah, that was back and forward both ways there. Looks like we're going to have some
99 for both
exciting
teams.
matches. Yeah.
Oh, we have Waternot claiming in chat that Coalescence is the best ult in the game. I will kindly disagree with you there, but good opinion. For those not in the know, Moira is not my favorite support pick. But I like it. And EMP does indeed exist, Personello. That is true. It would be more useful if we actually used it more in the game, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
We're in again. We're seeing basically the same comps. On the side of Velaris, the Reinhardt. Oh, we have a D.Va now, though. We have the Sombra. But we're seeing that Orisa Roadhog that's so strong now. Such good one-shot potential with the Halt Hook now. And they're engaging with the Doomfist as well.
Yeah, and the D.Va can be very vital on this. Especially when you're looking into these comps that they're playing. All it's going to take is one set of DM on the kill target, because they are using a Baptiste on the side of Bamboozler. The D.Va can just eat them right clicks.
But what's great for Velaris is that stun from the McCree is going to be able to stop a lot of that Doomfist's fun.
Yeah, not only the Doomfist, but they'll also get the stun on the Mei to stop them freezes going out onto their tank line.
There's a lot of potential in that McCree pick, and Epiphany is playing it beautifully.
Yeah, and we do see Velaris clean up fully there.
The D.Va pick on the side of Velaris is also very strong, just because Swallows those ultimates. Also against the Reaper, I like the D.Va pick for Venusia.
Yeah, most definitely. The Reaper pick has just come in, but it looks like running the D.Va and the Lucia, you can flip between using DM on the Reaper and booping the Reaper away, which can block out a lot of that damage. Reaper does rely on close quarters fight, but Reaper is going on the flank now towards point, and the EMP comes out.
There, showing why it's one of the really strong ultimates in the game right now, just cleaning up. And the Sire's not able to get a lot of charge without those bubbles. So
we do have the Reaper on point right now, but the Reaper has been taken down. Unfortunately, they were split there. Wasn't able to do anything with sending the Reaper into the flank line.
The Lone Reaper is not very dangerous when you're up against a 6-stack team with a D.Va.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll see what Bamboozler do. They are very good. They just prove themselves very able to steal that point back and coming back against a huge percentage for the other team. So should be possible. Should be good games.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh, that bomb there.
From the Deadeye into the bomb, that was beautiful. I want everyone
beautifully
to
executed.
That Deadeye setting that up.
Yeah, that's all you need. One zoning ult to go out alongside with something like a bomb, and that's it. You're going to have the fight win. So we are going into last fight territory already. Bamboozler needs to get in there, but we do have a hack on the Rhine go out.
And that was a high investment, obviously, from the side of with both the Deadeye, all those 3 ultimates, and Bamboozler will have the ult advantage going into this fight, but they also really need to secure this point. They demerked the D.Va before investing the Reaper ultimate from Perry. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they know that that was their win condition for that fight, so they baited out the DM first, followed by the DMEC onto the D.Va, and then it is just a free team kill then for the Reaper just to follow up on.
So now there's a huge pressure on the both of the tanks on Team Bamboozler. The Tron, Weasley, and Machine Nav need to hit those ults before
do see
the
Tron
EMP
Weasley go down.
In. Oh, that's unfortunate. And the Boo
and the
parried
Boo
as well. That is not good. Not a good start. Not against the EMP.
Most definitely not. But they do have to keep this fight alive because it is in last fight territory in the favour of Velaris right now.
Oh,
but a huge shatter.
But is there any follow-up? I don't think so.
Not right now. Most of the team are dead, and we do have the Lucio ult go out.
Lucio ult from Tango was very beautiful, but
and this is going to be a point flip.
Cleaning up.
Straight into overtime. Can we get it? We do have a touch and a bomb coming in as well. Oh, but we do have a pin on the Xayah.
Yeah,
it's followed by the shatter.
It's never fun to trickle in during overtime. You have to do it on these kind of points, but
most definitely.
Yeah, mostly ends in death for you when you when you're doing it. But that was beautiful. So now they're tied up 1-1.
Absolutely beautiful map. And the ult usage from Parayeet right now. They're getting their ults on point. They know what abilities they need to bait out, what abilities need to be traded. So I'm seeing some good ults from Parayeet right now. What does everyone in chat think?
Parayeet with those Pharah and Reaper plays, very, very valuable.
So we are into our last map. So the winner of this map will take the entire map for the first round, and then we'll move on to our second map.
Tied 1-1, so don't say we don't bring the interesting Overwatch plays, chat. It's going really good.
And we are seeing Parayeet on this Pharah again. We did see this in map 1. We also do have the Sombra coming out from the side of Valaris. And we do know that the Sombra is able to hack this Pharah. So it'll be interesting how these... And there goes the hack onto the Pharah.
Oh.
She knows the target she needs to hack.
Enigma on that Pharah all the time, just shutting that mobility down. It's beautiful to look at. Very smart Sombra play.
But we do have picks from both sides right now, but it's Bamboozler that's taking the point.
And remember, whoever wins these matches will face up against Dion, so it's going to be interesting to see these teams that favors the Reinhardt play square up against the Orisa Hawk combo later.
Yeah, and we do see the boop onto the baby D.Va there, so...
It's a bit of a stall. Oh,
yeah, it's a bit of a stall.
Epiphany.
But Epiphany's just going to get rezzed. It does mean they don't have the res for the next fight, though, that they're going into. And Bamboozler will know this.
Baffled Dill ready for the boop.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Oh, no.
We do get Parayeet down there. It looks like Parayeet was... Yeah, Parayeet goes down. It does look like Parayeet was going up there to have a look at the visuals for their Lucio. Oh, but the shatter.
Oh, but it's...
Unlucky on Tron there.
That's a good thing about playing the D.Va over the Xayah, is that you can shut down that Pharah on Parayeet. But the bad thing is you don't have the Xayah, all that damage coming out from the Xayah and the protection for the Reinhardt. So that's a trade-off you do when you choose a D.Va.
Definitely. But Valaris do have the EMP online. And again, it's another thing for playing the D.Va. If they was against the Sombra, they could do a lot of spy checking against this.
True. And they're smartly going left side to avoid the Pharah boop.
Yeah, they don't want the boops off the map.
Ron Weasley just charting forward.
But there goes the EMP. Oh, the shatter comes in as well. And we all
invest the Pharah ult as well. But Bob doesn't reach point.
They're investing every ult here by the looks of it. We've had the male go out. It is last fight.
And Bob is shooting away, but not on point, so he's not
stalling anything. Yeah, it's not enough.
And you see the stall picks.
Yeah, the stall picks come out straight away, followed by the bomb going in. Bombs. Oh, the bomb catches out the Lucio.
Lucio's less mobility on the side of Bamboozler. Oh, the
we do have a brawl going on right now. The grab code's committed.
Smart onto the Lucio. Lucio's a slippery one.
The Maywall there was used just to split the team up, but it didn't quite catch the middle of the grab there. The pin straight onto the D.Va.
It's so difficult going up against a Reinhardt when you're trickling in just that hammer damage, just going ham.
Yeah, they can just brawl and fight, especially with both healers online, especially using the Moira healer as well. The Moira's able to output a lot of healing into this.
And the ball finally goes down, but they have the Sombra and the Tracer still on point. And the Lucio.
There goes the Lucio ult coming out for Team Bamboozler. Just Tegu left on point right now. And that's the round. And that's going to go towards Bamboozler. They are picking up round 1.
Bamboozler started slow, but really showed that they were able to control these control points. That was beautiful. And then well serviced properly the Grav Dragon, like traditional play. Beautiful. Look at that.
It is a beautiful play. One thing... Yeah, we didn't actually ask chat. Who is everyone in our stream chat voting for this evening on this map? Or this morning? Or is it afternoon now in NA? It's sometime. Time is nothing.
Is weird.
Yeah. So we have in Bamboozler. So we have 10 a.m. on some people. I know for you, Vix, it's just gone 6 o'clock and it's gone 5 o'clock for me here. But chat, are you going for Bamboozler or Valaris? I know
They're
this can.
both amazing. I agree.
Yeah,
Wendy
amazing
Barnes.
teams. But it could
Yeah,
split their
everyone-
server up slightly because they are from the same
Oh,
server, so it could be unfair to make the server
true.
pick.
Enigma. Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
for-
Enigma. And great Sombra play, Enigma. We are loving watching the Sombra play.
Yeah, very good. And yeah, it seems like Chad is afraid to commit to rooting for a team.
Oh,
wait,
we-
actual ninjas
yeah.
here for Valaris. That's great.
Oh, we have
and Zigglypuff.
Zigglypuff.
Valaris have fans here. Someone here from Bamboozler. Please.
So we can see the
We need fans
Valaris
too.
fans. Yeah, but it looks like Bamboozler's with the first map, but we don't have anyone. Come on, chat. Hey!
Foxy.
And Foxy.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
So chat are a bit split on who they're rooting for. Which team do you think, Vix, are going to have the upper hand on
Wendy
this next
Barnes?
map?
No. You said Bamboozler first. We're putting you down as a Bamboozler fan. That's not how this works. This is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. I like it. So with the win from Bamboozler, that means that Valaris will get to choose the next escort map. And
Yeah.
it's looking like it's gonna be Junkertown.
Junkertown is
discussing-
locked in. But
And some inside information. Apparently, Steek from Bamboozler have never played Junkertown before. Don't know if that's true.
Ooh.
I hope it is.
so I
because that
do
would
have
be-
Vix, because we are in between maps as well. Before the next map
Oh.
kicks off, we do have donation shout outs. So a huge shout out to Sarah Joel for the $50 donation to charity. We have Foxy donating $10 with the message to us. Let's go. Shout out to the casters for doing a marvellous job. Thanks for that,
Oh,
Foxy.
sweet.
It is mine and Vix's first time actually casting, and we know there are some issues on the stream. We will be fixing them when we have a short break during the maps. We have Uff donating $1.10. Thank you again for that one.
That's
Minty with $10. Random Zero Test with $20. And Uff again with another $1 saying there, getting C6, stop that. That's probably with my camera rotations going on. So thank you all for the huge amounts of donations. We will get something on stream very shortly to show how many donations we've actually pulled in alongside our grand totals as it stands. But
Oh,
yeah, huge donations coming in for charity. So this is a charity stream. It's a
Amazing.
charity cast. And for day one of the stream as well, for bringing in donations, especially, I know we're above $200 right now. So a massive thank you to everybody. But it does look like we're entering the game now. So it's time to go off donations and move straight onto the map.
The actual ninja, the sniper map, Junkertown. This is just for you. Actually, you had nothing to do with it, but if it makes you feel good, I'm sure it's okay. We say that. But this is gonna be interesting. We could see the return of the Bastion. That sweet pirate ship meta we had going on when Junkertown first came out. That is a valuable strat. If we see that Bastion play, it is gonna be difficult to dislodge it. But when they do, that's when the Bastion pick is not great anymore. But yeah, can you see? That is a Bastion indeed. I love it.
Yeah, the Bastion is locked in, and we do have the Torb locked in on the other side, alongside Parry on this Pharah.
This could mean we're gonna see a fight for the payload right up against the red side's spawn. That's gonna be interesting because the defense side might want to set up on payload just to deny that start for the pirate ship. But no, the shield is down. It looked like they're taking the more traditional spot on the bridge, which is also a great stalling spot for this kind of team. But I love the Pharah pick. Parayid is hiding a bit. Pharmacy, always good.
Yeah, they are going to let him get onto this pillar. They just need the Bastion up there. The Bastion is jumping. There we go. The Bastion's on the pillar. The hook comes in, but the Maywall denies it. There's a huge wall there coming out.
Parayid, they're going for the rest. That was very dangerous.
Very risky res.
Bastion. It's not where Mercy want to be.
But now the pirate ship is set up, and that Maywall once again denying the hook. We have seen that these hooks can be deadly when landed.
Velaris' pirate ship is sailing, and we'll see with the Baptiste as well. It might be actually stronger than it used to be with the Mercy Anna, so that's gonna be really interesting to see. This is basically a mobile bunker, right? So totally in meta, right?
Yeah, most definitely. And dislodging
We
this
see the
bunker is
Bastion.
hard. We
seeing
are seeing the
defensive
Bastion.
I love it. Oh, they're hiding. They're being sneaky. The sneaky Bastion play from Steeg.
This will be this will be interesting to count because they have Parayet taking the angle from behind, and it looks like the Baptiste could. Oh no, the Baptiste manages to get in. We love to see these cross angles.
Yes, Parayet. Oh, but the rest. But that Bastion on Team Bamboozler with all that shield break makes it almost impossible to play the pirate ship.
Yeah, this is true. It looks like Immortality's both. Yeah, the Immortality goes down for both sides, and we do get the pick on both Bastions going down. We do have the Hogult committed though, which does take down Tron Weasel, and we do have the dreaded Pharaoh online, so we'll see how this is handled.
Both the Pharaoh and the Baptiste all on Team Bamboozler, but we have that sweet May ultimate for Enigma.
Yeah, we do, and it's not been committed this fight. Enigma will be looking for this next fight, but this May can be quite deadly against the enemy Bastion, so we'll see how it's played.
Yeah, and they have the Valkyrie online as well, with the Bastion coming up for Epiphany, and Venusaurion have that sweet Orisa ult as well, so lots of damage are gonna be thrown out this next fight.
Yeah, and we're looking at the setup position right now where the Bastion just had in the window.
And you see Baby Bun on the Hog basically body blocking for Epiphany on the Bastion. That is what Tanks does in this kind of pirate ship.
And with the Hog there, babysit the Bastion, let the Bastion do its job. But the Mail does go in, and the ult from Epiphany.
And the Bastion is on the run, but the May is on.
Yeah,
they won't survive that.
It doesn't matter if Epiphany goes down just because of the res. They did.
Use the ult where? Oh no. And the double hooks and both Hogs.
And Parayet looks like Parayet looks like they were setting up for an ult there, but do get taken down. They do get the res.
The Reinhardt now, an all-right stall pick.
Yeah, Parayet should be coming in for an ult now, just before last fight. Here it comes. The Pharaoh will be committed. There it is. But unfortunately, Parayet goes down and only gets the Bastion.
Oh, there's a Hog.
There's the Hog ult. There's a stall.
Well, that's Mercy, that's Hope, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Ball out to stall as well.
Yeah, unfortunate there with Tron Weasley. Just doesn't get the right grapple on the pillar to start swinging round. But that is quite clean there from Bamboozler.
That was... We just saw the...
Wait a minute, not Bamboozler. Velaris, wasn't it? My bad.
Just
showed
us that brutal pirate ship. Yeah, tied to Elme, the Bastion Hill, right there. That is what Junker Time has been known for a while, that pirate ship, and now with Baptiste out, very good pick again.
Yeah, we'll see how will Velaris and Bamboozler play this next point. Are we gonna see a double bunker potential here?
Double Bastion from the start, that's what dreams are made of, I think. My dreams. Don't judge me.
Nothing like a Bastion to make Vixie's dreams come true.
True. Maybe we'll see a sim, though I'm told from chat that we don't have a Symmetra main on in-game right now, unfortunately, so that's very sad. But we are looking at the double Bastions. We'll see if Velaris chooses to set up a bit forward to stop that pirate ship, because they should be expecting it. What do you think, Lynxie? What would you choose against a pirate ship? Would you also pirate ship? A bunker, I guess it is.
Yeah, against the pirate ship, I'd be looking at a more Sombra based comp. I'm thinking
play that Sombra, play that Widow, play that
the Hack Fist could come out. You can Hack Fist behind it. You can run the dive against it. A dive against the bunker combo works on single areas. It can work on a mobile. It's just planning how you attack. You have to attack it as a team.
True. That coordination against a pirate ship, that's what it dies to.
But they're not going for the payload. Not just
yet. They're not payloading. They want those picks. They're expecting that Bastion and they want to kill it first.
The Hulk could have just been a little bit behind to knock them off that high ground.
Oh, they're letting that point to sit for a while. They want to kill these people.
Yeah, they're
It's
going to take it up in
fine,
their
it's
face.
not Overwatch, but they all die.
Vic's been brutal and
Unfortunate.
straight to the point.
I mean,
But that will be a team wipe for Bamboozler.
this is what happens when you try to walk up to a good position bunker, bastion bunker, is you just die, especially against the Mei as well with that CC.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to be mobile with your bunker. So yeah, now you see the Torb just being a mini pirate ship, but it's gonna die quickly to the best.
Yep, that's definitely true.
I'm not heartless. I'm totally heartful. Thank you. And also, Foxy, it's totally legit to cry over pirate ship. That is a good strat.
We do have this payload finally moving. The male is only looks like it's going to find one at the minute. But we are committing ults to the fights now. We are going to see a res come in. And
Yeah,
that'll
the
be getting
Bastion.
Epiphany up. Naturally, the Bastion in this comp is quite needed. You just need to babysit the Bastion, let the Bastion do the work. But we are seeing switches coming in place. We've got Parry now on the McCree to try and deal with this.
Dealing with the Mei, possibly. Oh, the hook, but no follow up. And now a Mei's in the back line. That's dangerous.
Yeah, very. We do have a Bastion ult now being used in the side of Steve.
Oh, Epiphany. That can only be one Bastion, and that Bastion is Steak today. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Epiphany's back.
We get the reses. Both Bastions res their respective Mercies. We do also have both Mercy ults right now, so they are trading ult for ult right now.
And Orisa, that's a huge ton of damage, but there's no Valaris to put it on.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't called it out right now though, Vix. We are seeing the Mercy Valts come in, but we aren't seeing the Battle Mercy come into play.
True, that is a huge oversight. Personally, when I'm Mercy, I like to kill, not heal. So I think a Battle Mercy would be good, but they don't have that Ana to nano it, so that's obviously...
Yeah,
a
most
mistake there.
definitely. So full push here from the side of Bamboozler will see us going to the next, to a replay of Junkertown, where we would expect the Bastion comps to run once more. But they are holding here.
Oh, the Mei ultimate, and they go straight for the hog there because Orisa is very difficult to disengage with.
And that's a clean
see
fight
the
win there for
hold.
Valaris.
Bastion is powerful.
Yeah,
And
it's...
yeah, that Mei was bloodthirsty, just walking straight in. We don't need no tank. Mei is a frontline, and with that ice block healing, she can just walk straight into the Bastion. And
Yeah,
come
most
out the winner.
definitely. And would you be looking at some pitters from switches here, Vix? Because we do know once the bunker is dislodged, it's hard to get back set up as the pirate ship.
I question Bamboozler strat. We're not doing the pirate ship, but walking into the bunker because it's not working for them. So I would take those ranged heroes. I would play the pharmacy now because they already have. They need those fast heroes. They need to get those picks now. They can't just bulldoze over Valaris.
Yeah, and we are in last fight territory. If there is only 5 seconds left on the clock now, will they be able to touch?
You can have a chance to switch. Yeah, the Reaper's coming up, also very sustained, obviously with that
But we
self-heal.
are in
and
overtime.
damages. It's good. The McCree's walking to point. McCree touched, that's great, but also died for his troubles.
We are going to have
See
the
the
follow-up
Reaper?
death. The Reaper's the Reaper's away from point there now. And that'll be the
Very
cleanup.
true.
That's a 0.1 hold.
We can really see Valaris. They might not be super comfortable in King of the Hill maps, but they are masters of the Bastion plays.
Yeah,
No.
most definitely.
Oh,
And we have an
Orisa.
Orisa.
Love it. So cute. Oh yeah. The heartless slaughter of frozen people. I love it.
So right now, both teams are tied at 1 apiece.
Oh, we got
What are your
the
thoughts,
third
Vix?
map.
We do. Well, we have a third map anyway, but
Oh,
let's
yeah, but
see
we
what
got
we're
to an
playing.
exciting third map. So that means that Bamboozler get to pick now, which is gonna be great. Enigma did deliver those awesome Mei plays, so maybe that's a potential MVP.
Yeah, and we are going to ask both teams to stick around as well after this because we do want to have a talk with both the winning MVPs. So remember to make sure you're watching these maps closely because you will be picking your MVPs.
Also, like Enigma in chat sometimes, just talking up there, like just raising that chance that they'll be picked for MVP. Really hungry for those game keys.
Yeah, there is game keys on the line here, and our teams do now know this. They might be playing extra hard to win those very, very good game keys. Nobody knows what they are yet. There's only a few people who have seen the game keys, but we do have some really good keys going on here.
We promise you that they're good. We don't know what they are, but I'm sure they're good.
Oh, I know what they are.
Very don't tell them. So yeah, Bambusa will pick the hybrid map. So we might see more King's Row, which is we're not going to see anything other than King's Row, to be honest. Everyone likes King's Row.
Yeah, we do know that King's Row is a favourite.
What the other options on hybrid is, though? Just the chat knows.
Yes, of course.
But, you know.
Well, it's always good knowing what the map picks are for this. It's always worth seeing what could potentially be played, because it looks like we are going to King's Row, but the other maps in the hybrid map pool are Blizzard World and Icon World.
Both good maps.
Yes.
Like
yeah, King's Row, otherwise known as Scrim's Row, or previously Gert's Row. Enigma, your chat is visible.
Yes, your chat is very visible.
Yeah, we can see you talking.
You're beautiful, though. It's okay. We won't ban you for screen sniping. We trust you.
Yeah, we do. We have huge trust for all our community players and all our members playing today.
So, have we gotten any donations we need to do, or can I talk more?
We haven't got any donations, unfortunately. Not between the last map. The last donation was 20 minutes ago, and we are still hungry for those charity donations. We are
hungry.
Yeah, we will be taking a break after this map to give the teams just a little break before the runners-up match and the final match kick off. I have also been told I'm not updating the map 1 of 3 or 2 of 3, so I am clearly an NA caster, but I will be updating.
Casters, not good. Hope you bear with us. And also, if you want us to shut up, or me specifically, then you need to donate, because otherwise I'm just going to keep talking. That's what I'm here for. This is Black. And Aquidus? That was butchering your name in chat, but hello to your husband. Thank you for making them watch. It's very nice of you. I hope they enjoy Overwatch.
Who doesn't enjoy Overwatch?
There's someone asking if there's a link to donate. Linksy, can you explain it real quick?
Oh, yes. So that's important. If they're watching on their phone, Awani's already in there, but there is the Streamlabs link. We will continuously have that linked as well for mobile. We forgot about our mobile viewers. How rude of us.
Yeah, we suck. Bad casters.
We should have set up the bot in chat for this. If one of our mods can get into chat and set up the bot to continuously link the donation link, that would be great. But we are into the map now, so we do have to shut up. We do see Parry on the Pharah again.
No Bastion until Relara is here on attack, but we might see it when they defend. But there's no bunker for Bamboozler either. So that's interesting.
Yeah, and
switching it up here.
It'd be interesting to see how they're going to deal with Parry Eats Pharah. They have no hit scans currently, so they're looking at their projectile DPS and their tanks to take down Parry Eat. Obviously, the Zen could be a huge one to take down Parry, and we could also have the Valk Battle Mercy that can take down Parry. But this
Battle Mercy
is a clean fight.
Strategy, but you see Parry just pushing those teams off the point, just creating so much space together with the Mei and the tanks, and they're gonna take the point.
Yeah, Parry Eat's like, I don't need no tanks.
Just the power of the Pharah there. It's just raining destruction from above. But we do see that Bambusa kind of walk off point, allow them to take it, but holding so close, they're going to try and contest it early. It's not giving them too much space. That's the Maywall will split them. We see Venetian onto the front line. Tron Weasley, very good play.
Yeah, very good play there.
Not going to allow that red team to take too much space. They're going to take it right back. But,
and the ult does come in from Parry and gets out scot-free. This could be the issue with not playing a hit scan, but we do have the Ashe now. So we do have a hit scan to contest Parry, and you see straight away Epiphany taking down Parry, doing what a hit scan should do.
shatters coming out from both tanks there. Seems to go the red favor. They keep pushing. And yeah, just cleaning up in the backline.
Yeah, see, Parry now knows Epiphany was taken down. They'll know the respawn on that, so Parry is free just to take the space with their tanks.
Yeah, and they're moving, the Pharah moving up so much. You only need to feel the Ash potentially, so being a little bit careful, but just pushing so far up to take that space.
Yeah.
Oh, the hack! Oh no!
The hack onto Parry. We've seen it time and time again. Enigma taking these duels with Pharah.
So smart. Parry, yeet it off the map. I will keep using this joke. I'm not sorry. But Zenyatta all out just to contest, but I believe they got the point. So
yeah, this is a point take.
Unfortunate, just too late. Re-engage there. The side, red side, or the blue side, Bambuser side.
Well, what a match this has been so far.
Yeah, it's very close. They keep contesting. Definitely these two teams knows each other, but oh, the Ryan's so deep in the backline's gonna get taken down.
Yeah, and we are seeing the respawn advantage from the side of the red team. I'm now saying red team because someone has said that this team names have been mixed up since we started the map.
Oh,
so I have to apologise about that.
We will say
if that was the case.
Then.
Yes, we'll say red and blue for now. We do have the res onto Tengu coming out, so we do have the blue team without a res at the minute.
And they're putting in
and
Bob.
The shatter.
Great, Bob is just making so much space in the back line. Oh.
Also contesting payload right now, so the payload cannot move while Bob's up.
But Sieg managed to find Enigma there. The good somber checking from the Mei.
Yeah, and we do have a very highly charged Xayah right now in the form of Baby Bun. You can tell when a Xayah's really charged when you get the glow of the Pharah. Not the Pharah, the Xayah.
And can we focus on Tengu, the Zenyatta? Not a normal pick to pick into a Vine Xayah, but my goodness, they're doing a huge amount of damage with that Mercy in particular. Just every time Tron Weasley decides to charge, they just get murdered because of the balls from the Zenyatta. I like it.
It does. Oh, the huge EMP comes out there, hits all 6 players. And of course, that was done on the back of Baby Bun's Gravs. Unfortunately, the Grav doesn't find much. Sorry, the Grav finds a lot. Yeah, all of them, which empowers the EMP.
Very good. Maybe
that was huge.
That was two ultimates that are very valuable. Oh no!
Oh no!
Tengu.
Tengu.
Fat finger that Q.
Do we have?
They're saying no in chat. We agree.
Oh no!
And the Mei ult's coming out right when we need that.
Yeah.
Zenyatta ultimate.
And you will see that the Grav is online with Machine Nav. So Tengu with the Transcendence that it could have been used to negate anything from that Grav on the follow-up.
That's very true, but they're gonna rest on that Reinhardt in the backline now. That's dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Teams.
But right now the payload is pushing with them being behind.
Tengu's up again with that sweet damage from those orbs, so might not be able to push it too far. They might be able to recontest it. They will have Bob up now. That's obviously great at contesting pay.
Yeah, this Bob can be crucial in the next fight, in the upcoming fights as well, because we are getting the respawn advantage as well from the blue team.
That's true. But it pushed quite far. But
yeah, they got a very
nice
push.
Potential for a sneaky push there from red side. So I think blue side can be very comfortable walking up and taking that corner space.
Yeah, and we do have 3 ults online for the red team. And no defensive ult at the moment. Yeah, that's Shatter. Oh, and that Shatter was blocked.
No, but it's blocked. But Tron Weasley goes down in. That's great line play there. And the Lucius caught out.
Yeah, and now the team are just going to have to back out for now. But the Mei is still coming in. Could be risky on the Mei. The Mei does go down.
Yeah, Baby Bun, high charge there. Easy to kill anyone, basically. Especially
yeah,
Tengu,
most definitely.
Those sweet Discord orbs.
We're not quite in last fight territory yet, but it will be coming up. We're looking at, depending on how the team fights go, we are potentially looking at 1 to 2 more fights into this.
Yeah, Yeah,
right
maybe
now-
one will get a grab, so there's a slight advantage on the
Yeah,
side.
and there goes the
Okay.
grab, but Tengu does
Oh,
have the
that's-
ult online.
Oh, Tango, that's beautiful. Zenyatta plays, but straight into the shatter.
Yeah, and
Bob is
unfortunately the Maywall as well. Unfortunate with the
But
Maywall
Bob
with
is
that shatter. Bob is out as well, and it's paired with the EMP. We do have another shatter online for Venusaurian there as well, building up these
That's
shatters
true.
really quickly. Again, two really hard to try Zayas. Both have used their personal bubble there, so we are in the personal bubble war right now with the Zayas.
Yeah, Machine Lab going deep there on the right side, but they have a bit of cover, so they get to push now. They have
Yeah.
taken that space, and the Ash goes down but gets rest.
Gets rezzed by the Mercy. Obviously a
Oh,
Valkyrie
that-
Mez here. We did get some push on the pillar there, though, and a grab
that-
catches 4.
Good grab. Oh, but the Shatter's coming down onto the Pharaoh, but she survives. And it's the Reinhardt that goes down on the blue side, and the red side is looking good.
Yeah, and we are in last
Unfortunate.
fight now. Like,
So we say this.
they were
let's
looking
hope
at
as long
stall
as there's
picks.
a Mercy, but the Mercy went down there, so now they run it onto stall picks. So let's see if they manage to.
Oh, but the Pillady's going to get pushed. Yes, they
And
manage
they
it.
managed to have a second. That's pretty important on this kind of map.
Yeah, most definitely. You can see how fast point 1 can be taken as well on this map, because you can see that they are going to have time remaining. It is going to be one of them where they will need to stay on point, because they will get the minute at the end of this. But we'll see how the hold goes now for the other team. Exciting matchup, Vix.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's going to be exciting to see what happens this next one. There's no overtime this time around, so we'll see. There might be a recontext. We might tie it and see even more King's Row maps. That's what we
Yeah,
want.
very interesting matchups going on here. The teams, we've seen already that the teams are able to actually take fights, and it can go either way. We're seeing winnings on team fight wins on both sides right now.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams are very good. Obviously know each other.
Oh, we have the sim locked in. We don't know whether it's a troll pick yet, but
Oh, I
this
hope
is what
not.
chat's
Oh,
been waiting for. Are they
I
going to
hope you're
stay?
excited. Oh, Enigma might be a troll, but we love the sim pick.
We do love the sim pick. Yes.
No, yes, chat is exciting. Or excited. I hope Enigma knows they will be letting down the chat if they don't stay on the Symmetra, so that might cost them the MVP votes. Not saying they do, but it might.
Tengu on the brig right now, hovering over the brig. Let's see if the sim changes when we're out. Oh, we have the Bastion pick coming in from Epiphany. And the Maywall blocks them straight away. But it looks like
I
the
think-
sim is in play. Yeah,
Oh,
Enigma's come out on the sim, so you do get to stay the sim play.
Interesting enough, Village is not playing the Bastion, where they had so much luck with that on the Junkertown map. But no, I think Bamboosta's kind of expected that.
And the
Come
teleporter's
the Bastion,
in,
but
straight to the back.
Oh, the
Look at
Bastion
the
is up there.
positioning. Oh, but Stage takes him
Oh, but it's-
down.
Stig is such a sniper, man. That's what Stig is. That's
Yeah,
a couple
most
that took
definitely.
down the Ash on that
We do
last
have
one as
picks
well.
at both sides, and the
Great.
Bastion did get a res.
Oh, where's the Bastion still set up?
Yeah.
That's huge, and it has some mercy.
Oh,
But
it
no,
has been
can't
taken
take all
down right now, so
that.
it is going to be a reset right now. But they are still fighting this out. They are looking for them stagger picks.
Oh, that's a break as well. I didn't even notice that. They're really going all in to fight with this Bastion. Oh, but no. Bastion's off now. Hanzo and Lucio.
And there's a
bit more
teleportation to
traditional.
Payload. Payload
Yeah.
into point, sorry. Tron Weasley just
we
not
might
following
see
up.
that sweet teleport bomb.
Oh, the
that you
nice
like so
sim
much,
bomb.
Lynxie. For those that don't know, Lynx is an expert with our teammate Emmy to make Symmetra teleport.
Vix, you're
bombs
telling
straight into
everybody
the
this,
team.
and this could be a strat that we use in our
Oh, yeah.
game.
Anyone Selena's gonna play, don't listen.
Yeah,
No.
no listening. We're not going to do sim bombs, of course.
No,
We haven't
no, it's
practiced them.
Too silly. We're not good at them. But I want to see them here. That would be great.
Oh,
We do have that Symmetra wall up that's great to take when you want to fight on point, and that's what this blue team want to do with this
yeah.
comp.
They are taking
But if
some nice teleportation areas. They are looking at getting to point.
taking
Oh,
that
they're
high
taking the high ground. They're ready to
great.
roll on. We do have Epiphany
Yes.
on the Hansa now.
Mm.
And
Oh,
there
yeah,
goes the
that's
Simmel. They're going to
Symmetra.
invest in it. And the Shatter comes out.
Out on the Baptiste.
And the male is committed as well. We're looking at stabilizing here.
Yeah, they're trying, but Stig goes down, and Baby Bun
Yeah,
on
Baby
the
Bun
right
gets the
gets
res.
rest again. So that's some good
And
trades.
another
from-
Shatter in.
It's looking like the blue are gonna take this very secure.
Yeah, this is just cleanup now needed. And there we
Choosing
go.
not to stall that Reinhardt, but TPing up, trying to get that Diva back, that mech. Poor naked Diva.
Yeah, and it looks like Wendy Burns is taking the role of our bot since we have not got one set up in chat. Let's have some love for Wendy Burns.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
And Maywell goes up to split the team. Oh, followed by the Diva Bomb as well. Diva Bomb catches the Lucio.
That's a valuable pick, but Epiphany gets that vision
Yeah.
arrowed straight into the face of Stig on the May.
We are having
I like it.
we did have picks both ways, but Enigma just doing the final
Look at
cleanup.
Enigma in the back line. That Symmetra laser obviously powers up the more she murders. And that's a dangerous Symmetra when she's powered.
Yeah, all the murdering going ahead right now. And it does mean that they will get a nice push on the payload. Using these teleportations just to take the high ground, they can get their team up there onto the high ground as well.
Yeah, they're taking that high ground space away from the Hanzo, so that he has to play on point, which is smart. And also getting that Baby Diva to safety, but the Grav is used.
Yeah, and you can see with Enigma, with the locations that they're putting their sim turrets out right now, they're putting it in areas where it's going to make them safe and deny high ground to the enemy team.
Yeah. You see, Vinicius, every time they get D-Mech, they take the high ground thanks to the TP and is safe and can put that blaster damage down and get the mech back. Oh, and they get Machine Nav, a huge pick because of that high charge they were on.
And it looks like this will be point 2 taken. And we do have ults online.
Very unorthodox comp on the side of the blue team, but that Symmetra is working out for them with that Diva.
Yeah, I'm interested
Very
to
good
see
at
the
taking the
location
high
because they will be getting a bomb online soon. Will be interesting if they use the sim bomb. This is what
they're ready for it.
This is what we're voting for.
I'm so ready.
You can see the Diva and the sim playing very close with each other.
And
They have just gone down to get some
popping up in
picks.
that Hanzo, two
Yeah.
arrows straight in the face, two important picks. And it looked like Blue's just cleaning up.
Yeah, this is a
This is-
full cleanup. We will be looking
Yeah.
at stall picks coming
How
out.
do
They'll
we-
have one more fight, and then whoever dies first will be moving on to stall picks coming out. You can see
Almost
Tron
3
Weasley just going
minutes.
straight in.
Almost
And we
3 minutes
do
is
have
a
the-
lot of time on this map.
Yeah. So we will have respawn advantage from the red team, but they're not going to be able to get any damage in right now because of the sim wall from spawn.
Babyvon charges on Steeg, and Baffadil apparently faded off the map, I think.
So they're not
Unfortunate.
using the sim bomb, but the bomb does take out the Zen. Oh, and D-Mex the Diva. Oh, and we get the boop.
That was very close for Babybun. Almost charged directly off the map there because of the boot, but not
Yeah.
finding it. Oh, the cross.
A crossfire
But
from the
no,
Bastion, but
No
no.
one can contest, and that's a complete map. Both
Yeah.
teams are going to be able to redo this map, so hope you're all ready. We get to see more King's
Yep.
Row, but obviously one team has slightly more time than the other.
It
So
is
that's
a full
good
2
for
minutes
them.
more time, so let's see how they use their time banks.
Slightly more time.
Yeah, just
But-
a slight bit.
Pushing the entire time in overtime has not been unheard of.
Oh
On
no,
the side of
they
Red,
can definitely take this.
and that's definitely an option here. Probably
Yeah,
gonna see
mostly-
very brawly
Definitely.
comps.
Spicy just
to
wants to see
contest
it.
everything.
Sorry, Spicy just wants a full day of King's Row. You might end up seeing that with all the
I
favoritism around the King's Row map.
mean, yeah, everyone likes King's Row, so very likely to see it a lot today. There's 2 more maps.
Yeah, and you
games
can
even.
see Enigma is now off Sigma. Wow, we're not going to have Sigma until next week, but just so everybody knows, spoiler alert, next week Sigma will be in play. We are allowing Sigma to be played.
You're cutting a bit out, Linksy, for me. I don't know if it's the same for chat, but just so you know.
Oh, hopefully not.
Oh, Neo, out there with a very controversial opinion with that Paris is better than King's Row. I will fight you.
Ooh. Right, we are in the map now, though, and we are getting parry once again on the Pharah. We've seen how deadly parry can be on this Pharah.
But look at Enigma already ready for Paris
Yeah.
Pharah. They figured them out. They know. They have a hit scan ready to deal with that.
Yeah, and it looks like Baby Bun takes down Tron Weasley straight away, and Parry
But
follows up on
Epiphany-
Epiphany. Oh, there
but
is picks
still,
going either way.
The
Yeah,
Assassin Lucius straight onto the May. Very important pick.
this is very much back and forward and still winnable for both teams at the minute.
The Sire's high charge now, but goes down. Very important pick from Baby Bun with that hammer of death.
Yeah, and they are investing into this fight. There is still investment going on, but the May wall is just going to block out that last bit of damage. But Enigma takes down Parry.
They're so ready for the parry, Farah.
Yeah, they are definitely. This is the reason we're playing this hit scan. Epiphany just loses out on the Lucia ult there. We do have a sound barrier in play.
True. And we also have the Valkyrie out for red team. And Bob is out to contest, but the May wall keeps them fairly safe.
Yeah,
Except for parry.
And the Bob
And-
taking down the pharmacy, followed straight
Bob
away by
Carroll
Steeg.
wrote Bob MVP. I think he deserves it. I love those robots. We
And
can't see the
it looks
Bastion
like that's
and
going to
he's
be
forgetting
it.
that the Bob. I was very convincing hold there. They were totally ready for that, Farah.
Yeah, that was a nice hold that we saw there. Let's see if we can get the so we do need the full hold this time going on. Otherwise, this map will end in a draw and we will go to a decider map.
Let's hope. Let's all be hyped for more maps. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
So the tiebreaker map, if it takes place, if we get the full hold here, the tiebreaker map will be on a control map and it will be a choice of Lijiang, Nepal or Oasis. Could still go either way here, everybody.
That's what we want. And
We do want to
actually,
see
Ninja,
this.
Very happy for Valaris. Everyone very happy for Bob and his contribution. I like it.
You've got to love a bit of Bob.
Yeah, Bob MVP.
We all love
Very
robots.
true. And yeah, Enigma's Ash is super strong. I agree. The chat, that was very, very impressive.
Yeah, we are
But we
seeing
see
Enigma
the
as a
best-
Farah.
Very smart to waste time with the Bastion. If you have to full hold, choosing a Bastion is a good idea. It's just it's paired with the Reinhardt, not the usual Orisa for the bunker, and they're holding the lower ground.
Yeah.
Ground, which might not. It's a bit easier to engage on this way, but they have to drop anyway because they can't give any point. Over
Yeah,
to
they
the team, so
need to
it's
set
not
up
a
on
bad
point this
idea.
time.
So using the mobile shield with the Rhine and the Bastion is probably the best choice, to be honest. But again, Enigma this time on the Farah gonna rain that damage down from above.
Yeah, and you can see the Reinhardt is just protecting the Bastion. The Bastion is doing a slight rotation here, making sure to
Yeah.
play safe.
And that's the smart thing about the Rhine is that he can move his shield, but it's also breakable.
Yeah, and
And the
you do see the
and
Diva
the
is contesting the Farah here.
and we see both tanks are down.
Yeah, this is going to be this is just going to be
Bastion's down.
clean up now.
Yeah, they won't be able.
And there
To
goes
retake
Dragons
properly.
invested.
Para needs to do a hero, but no.
No, unfortunate, but
Very-
what a map.
very good. It's very difficult for red team to hold this, but with the Bastion on the ground, that means that they can basically walk straight to it and kill it.
Yeah, and we
Unfortunately,
see
but that's what they have.
Venusaurian with the play of the game here on the Reinhardt.
All those tank plays of the game today. I like it.
Gotta have some big
Yeah.
hype for the. Gotta have big hype for the
Straight
tanks.
grab.
Yeah, straight on the back of a
EMP
grab there. Yeah,
It's just basically a platter of player of the game to that Reinhardt. I
Yeah.
like it. Good setup from that team.
so it looks like we are moving into our MVP awards. So hopefully we
Oh.
do still have our players around. So we'll go with our picks for Bamboozler first. So let's get the Bamboozler ones out right now. The poll
Let's
is
just say that then both teams are really liking how fun those matches were, and a lot of GGs are going out to each other. So a very sweet
yeah,
teammates we have here
yeah,
today.
most definitely. So Nia
Yeah,
has
this
accidentally left the lobby, so you will see me just inviting them, and I will be making them the leader.
look at those para-yeet bolts right there. I
They're,
agree.
yeah,
Now
they're
some
going straight into
para play.
parry.
Beautiful. Yeah, I agree. Foxy para-yeet popped up. And, there was 2 times they got yeeted off the map though, but we don't. They're unmentionable. Don't matter. Yeah, para-yeet looking good. Nat King's Row in particular, but in all of those. So those were basically our first 2 matches. So we're going on to play for the 3rd and 4th spot next.
Yeah,
so who's gonna be playing Erling?
Yeah, so this will be the runners-up match. So we'll have Bamboozler will be playing again, but we are going to give the teams a break. It looks like the poll is over as well, and Parry taking it. If you do become an MVP, if you are the People's Choice Award, then please come into the Kerr Community Charity server. You should already be in the server, but if you just pop into one of the voice channels, we'd love to get Parry in here to talk to you. If anyone can make that happen.
Your beautiful Farah play, please, Parry.
Yeah, can someone message Parry in game if they're not available on the stream right now? And then after this, we will get the votes coming straight in for Team Valaris. So we'll set up
Team did great here. I think there can be several.
Yeah.
Can we make all the players MVPs? Because there was people popping off all over the place.
That is the dream. Come on.
Yeah,
come on, Parry.
Teams are gonna be playing again today. Emma to KZ. That's beautiful. So yeah, you will see Enigma play again.
Yes,
can we get Parry?
Yeah, can we get Parry, please? We'd love Parry to come.
We want to talk to them.
Yeah, we do want to
talk to the scary Farah and get those sweet tips for all us.
And we also think that chat, I'm sure, will have some questions for our MVP player as well. So in the meantime, while we're just waiting and taking a small break from everything, we did have a lot of donations going off on the last map.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, I was getting pinged like mental here. So let's see, shall we? So, we had Care Bear straight away in with a donation of $10 for a Bob MVP. It looks like the Bob MVP could become one that we need to follow up. Followed up straight. Yeah, everybody loves a bit of Bob. We had Tyanri. Oh, that is our darling Surfy from our team. With a donation of $5.55 with a comment of great games and great casting. Take NRG.
I mean, greater games and only slightly above average casting.
Yeah, definitely. So we had Not Lucia with a $10 donation after wanting to see some symmetric gameplay.
I mean, you did get to see it.
Yeah,
and it worked.
You got the Sims. It looks like the donation worked. Enigma might have seen that. Oh, I'm getting more at the minute, so apologies for this. Gorvid donated $5 in support of Team Dion. So Team Dion had already played by this point, but we're still getting the support coming through.
They will play again, to be fair.
Yeah, we had another donation straight away for $5 with the comment, blood for the blood god. So if somebody does know... I was going to say, yes, we know. So, Lesbiander with a donation of $25, followed by Foxy with $5. I'm sure Foxy's done it before, so we are racking up the donation from Foxy. But Foxy...
We love you.
Yeah, we do love you. With Foxy commenting, Venus from Aurora Guardians is broke, so I'm donating in her name. So Foxy... coming in strong for the Guardians server, donating on behalf of Guardians. And then
community, this is what we want to see. We're all here to be friendly and have fun and enjoy Overwatch and donate to charity. So this is beautiful.
And you can see Venus in chat now saying that they're broke, but Foxy is covering for them. We do have Fiesta Overwatch for donating $5, and then Henza with a $10 donation. We do have some amazing artwork from Henza as well, which we will show on stream as well. And then
And
finally,
a music video at some point.
oh yeah,
Hype.
oh, we should get the music video on.
We should do the
But
music
we
video.
do have Awani with the donation of $10 as well, with a thank you to everyone who made this tournament possible. Awani loves you all. Oh no. Oh,
Aw.
Enigma with the huge
Oh,
$100 donation.
Enigma.
Enigma, what's going on? Pog.
Why?
So,
Enigma's really gunning for that MVP.
yeah, most definitely. So while we're seeing if we can potentially get Parry in, we will get the MVP award going out now for Team Valaris. I do have a spelling mistake in the poll. I am sorry about this. You can only vote once, by the way. Multiple votes do not count.
No, we don't cheat here.
Yeah. Ooh, the
Only
votes.
support charity.
The votes can go any way here. Venusaurus racking up some votes, followed by Enigma. Oh, this is getting close, Vix.
Oh my goodness. There's some DPS love, some tank love. I like it. That's what we want here.
I had to put a vote in because I loved Enigma's
Did
play
you
there.
vote?
I cannot lie. I loved Enigma's play.
Okay, I will also vote. This is mean, but I do it.
Oh, we have Comrade Pingu as well in stream chat. So it looks like we do have another caster coming in hopefully soon. But wow, these games,
Yeah.
Vix.
I'll be leaving you at some point. I got better things to do than talking to the chat. I'm just kidding. That was mean.
Team
I love
Dion
you.
will be playing again, but they will be playing in our last map of the day. We are just giving the teams a little break at the minute because we are going to have a back-to-back game on one of our teams. Right, so I guess this is it for finishing the poll then. Get your final votes in.
How long is break? Neo asks, which is a very good question.
How long would...
Awani, you're in chat. Can you tell us how
Yeah,
long
Awani,
you
how
want the
long would you
break?
like us to break?
You're the boss of this place.
5 to 10 minute break.
Oh, is it a tie? Really? What?
It is a tie. So, Venusaurian
Love
and
it.
Enigma, if you are in stream chat, can you come onto the C3 Discord server, please? I'm
Never got
pretty
this
sure.
Farah in here, but we could talk to these two. We would like that.
Yeah, we would very much like that. But in the meantime, we are, as promised, we are going to put up the music video, which was made by Awani. So we will have a quick screen transition. You'll hear from me and Vix again in about
Enigma's
3
coming
minutes'
in.
time.
That's
Oh,
some good
Enigma's
promise.
in. Okay, we'll play the music video, and then after the music video is played, we'll get Enigma in, and then Enigma will be able to talk to everybody. So
Love
we
it.
will see you in a few minutes, chat.
Can we get Pingu in here?
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
So there we go. There was our music video. Huge shout out to Awani for making that possible. So we do have... Whoa. I have music playing in the background apparently off the back of that. Sorry about that. Hope that's not copyrighted. So we do have Enigma with us now. Enigma, you're currently muted. I will unmute you now. Sorry, we had to server mute everybody just while the music video was playing. And we also have Venus joining us as well. So if anyone does have any questions for Enigma, your choice for MVP. I did also turn donations off there just while the music video was playing so that there was no notifications coming through. But I will read these out as soon as we've had a conversation with Enigma and Venus. So Enigma, that play on that map.
What play on what map?
Everyone was so hyped for your Sigma, not Sigma. Why do I keep saying Sigma? It's them feet, I swear. Everyone was hyped for your sim play.
Oh, really? I used to play sim back before they changed her a lot, so I've been trying to play her a little bit more, do those sneaky teleporter flanks.
Yeah, we did love the flank. So from stream chat, does anyone have any questions for Enigma? Come on, you should have all prepped these questions already while we were watching the video. Come on, chat. We're waiting for questions. We've got Enigma in here to talk to everybody. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for any questions from chat, can you take us through some of your DPS play, especially your hacks around the Pharah? Like you shut down that Pharah, which Parry was on quite frequently.
Who was that for? I'm sorry. Was that for me?
Yeah, that was for you.
Oh yeah. So the Pharah was just giving us Parry is a really good Pharah, especially when he was being pocketed by the Mercy. So it was just a priority of ours to really focus that Pharah, and I think that once we did that, it was a lot easier.
Yeah, most definitely. So Awan is asking, will Simmin marry me?
Oh man. I don't think I'll ever get married again. So.
And Not Lucio wants to know what your favorite Sim skin is.
I like the Dynasty, the Black Dynasty skin, because I'm a huge Soul Dynasty fan.
I'm sure a lot of people would agree with you on that one. What do you think is the best use of Sims turrets, like placement-wise?
I generally use them reactionary, so I wait until the team pushes before I throw the turrets down. That way they can't take them out before the push. And it's a little bit easier if maybe like a Zen is trying to, like there was an instance where a Zen was trying to 1v1 me, and so I threw a turret down and just hopped back and forth through my wall to deal.
It makes a lot of sense. We did see some good turret placements, especially when you took the high ground on King's Row on point 2. The way your turrets was placed, it denied the Maywall from getting up to you, and you also managed to deny the enemy team the high ground as well, just with the placements of them sim turrets. There is some great play from the sim turret placement. I'm sure that was why the question was asked.
Yeah, so that was exactly why I put my turrets there, because as soon as that McCree I saw was trying to go high ground, we just couldn't have that. He would have just beat us up really bad from up.
Yeah, most definitely. Actual Ninja wants to know, what made you get into playing Overwatch competitively?
A few friends of mine told me I should try it out, so I started, I don't know, maybe a little over a year ago.
Ah, very nice. And I think there was 2 more questions. This one's a good question, and I'd like to hear I would love to hear more comments as well. This one's probably as well one for you, Venus, as well. Sorry if my Discord just cut out there. But they want to know what your thoughts are going into the final round. So you will be against Team Dion in the final rounds, and how do you keep calm when it gets down to the wire?
The team actually doesn't keep calm. We kind of get very spastic. so we're
That's
probably,
pretty accurate.
we're probably like bouncing off the walls as we try to call out targets. But I think it's really cool that we were able to get this far. It's been
Yeah,
super
yeah.
fun though.
Absolutely. I'm just happy to be playing, honestly, and I think that going into the last round, my thoughts are just in that moment. You know, I try not to think much more than maybe like 30 seconds ahead.
Yeah, well, it looks like Team Dion have managed to watch you play. Did you manage to watch some of the Team Dion matches so that you can see what their strats might be?
No, we were warming up instead.
Oh, so potentially Dion knows the strats which could come out, but we have seen that the hero pools, they are quite broad around your team, I believe.
Yeah, most of us
I'll
flex.
play some heroes. Yeah, I'll play some heroes you guys haven't seen yet.
Oh, there we go. So we might see some different heroes in the next round. So although Team Dion has been watching the stream in the last match that we had, it's all to play for. They're going to play over strats. You do know that. Looks like final question is: do you find yourself taking a more offensive approach or defensive approach with Sim?
More offensive, 100%. Yeah, I think that Sim is really good for confusing the other team. Just because, like, all of a sudden we're now behind them.
That makes sense. So do we have any questions for Venus as well? As Venus is in here with us, obviously the tank player from the last game who also got our final pog on King's Row. Just give chat a minute to get some questions around. You can sing us a song if you want while we wait for some questions.
I would be very nervous.
Hey, so we have a question from Wendy Burns. Venus, do you enjoy main tank or off tank more?
Ooh, that one's actually really hard. I think I'm gonna have to go with off tank, even though I've learned to love main tank. So I'm gonna stick with off tank.
Yay, join the off tank crew. That's what we like to hear, or I like to hear anyway. Actual Ninja wants to know what's your favourite map in Overwatch?
Definitely King's Row.
So we can see why King's Row is a popular match pick. I think a lot of people would answer the same. Venus, how does it feel to have a lot of Giga Chad energy? And that's from Baby Bun.
I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people, but I don't know what that is.
Sorry, Baby Bun. Unfortunately, the question cannot be answered. Tron Weasley wants to know, do you like Orisa or Rhine more?
Oh, Rhine.
Rhine by far, then.
Yeah.
And Kutsi wants to know, what hero do you find the most difficult dealing with as a main tank?
Maze. Maze are very annoying.
I think most tank players would agree with you. I know as a tank player myself, I would agree Mei is a nightmare to deal with. What on that wants to know, what's the best off tank and why is it D.Va?
Because D.Va is Bae. Because basically you have 2 lives. You have your mecha and you could save everybody with that with your DM, and then when you get out of that, baby D.Va is OP.
Woo!
So baby D.Va.
A lot of love for the D.Va. Yep, D.Va is Bae, you can clip that. Ellie G wants to know, what targets do you prioritise as an off tank?
As an off tank, I typically try to go for healers first and then main tanks. I don't typically go for off tanks or DPS unless they are targeting the supports in the back.
That's kind of a convenient strat as an off tank. You know who you're going for. You know you need to trust your DPS as well. Who's better, Soldier or Baby D.Va?
Baby D.Va.
It's always going to be Baby D.Va.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like we have a lot of the D.Va questions coming out now. If you were to give Baby D.Va one buff, what would it be?
Soldier's healing thing.
Oh, that would be good, actually. Yeah, so let's have Soldier's healing ability on Baby D.Va. Sarah Doomington wants to know, do you find it difficult at times to remain calm and stick with your shields rather than trying to get a pick or try and peel a flanker yourself when you're getting singled out?
Yes, I actually do. It's actually something I'm having to work on too. Because I'm always like, I can just dive them and push them away, but I have to stick with the tank, and it's very hard to.
I know that feeling myself personally as well as an off-tank player. Parry wants to know, would you face the god herself, Baby D.Va?
As me, no, I'd lose.
Well, I think that's all we're going to have time for now. So thank you, Enigma and Venus, for coming in to chat with us. I'm sure chat appreciates it. So if you want to say your goodbyes to chat and chat, if you want to say bye to Enigma and Venus, I'm sure they'll be joining you in Stream Tech for the next games.
Thanks for having us. See you, chat.
And there we go. So it looks like I'm now all alone by myself. Unless anybody would like to join me in the casting game, otherwise I'll be talking to myself. Woo! I have just had a message from Awani saying they're going to switch things up for the next games. I'm not sure what's coming in, so we might have a slight delay. Oh, Awani's here. Hello, Awani.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
This is actually excellent timing, Awani, because I really, really need to have a toilet break. I've been doing this straight for
no worries.
2.5
Give me a
hours.
break here.
Thank you very much. I'll keep the stream will be kept on, and Awani will talk to everybody in my absence.
Perfect. Hey, everybody. I am Awani. I am the co-founder and one of the admins from Hunters of Artemis. How's everybody doing today? Are we all hype for the tournament? I'm hype. Everyone who's talked to me is like, can you just calm down for a sec? So I apparently am really quiet. Let me turn on my mic. Let me know if it's getting better. Maybe that's too loud. How's it now? Mic check, mic check. I'm a pretty scuffed streamer myself, so still quiet. All right. I will not relax. How about now? Are we good?
I'm back.
All right. I think that's as loud as I can go, so I will just talk louder. How's that sound?
Awani, I can turn you up on Discord because I'm back now.
Okay, thank you.
I've put Awani to the loudest. Is this loud enough?
I won't shout. Can you guys hear me okay now? Check, check. Hello? Hello, chat? Okay, apparently that's better. Hey, everybody! I am super hype about this tournament. I am really honored to have been involved in the planning of the tournament and putting together some really cool clips and stuff for you guys. That music video, we had a lot of people come down and help us out, including one of the other community admins, Bree from Team Paradox, was actually featured in that video as well. So that was really cool to see all the different communities collaborating on something like a charity tournament. And I am so excited for this. We've put in a lot of work over the last couple weeks, and we're really excited to see how it goes. And thank you to everyone who came out and watched the games, and thank you to all the players. And a huge thank you to everyone who's been donating like crazy. Y'all are awesome. I'm so stoked. And I'm really excited to see what happens with the next couple matches here. One thing we are going to note is we are going to have to change things up a little bit for the next two games because we have to be done streaming before Overwatch League starts in about an hour and a half. So we're going to try to get started right away. The runner-up game is going to be a best of 3, but if one of the teams wins 2 games in a row, then we're just going to call it there because the finals is a best of 5. But the same thing is going to happen for the best of 5. So if one of the teams wins 3 in a row, we'll just call it there. If one of the teams wins 1 and the other teams win 2, we'll still go till somebody wins 3 matches. But that's just in trying to keep with the tournament rules and stuff. So we do have to contend with Overwatch League because apparently, you know, Blizzard likes them. So we got to respect that. Anyway, I am going to let you guys get back to this. And thank you so much for everyone for coming out. And good luck to the teams in the next games.
Thanks for that, Awani. So it looks like we're going to be heading straight in. Hopefully the game's ready to get started. I believe the lobby's all set up and ready. I'm just going to check chat and tell them they can go. and then we'll switch over to the game. I do need to update some labels while we're here. So you're just going to have to bear with me slightly because I don't have anyone to stall while I'm doing changes. So just give me a tiny bit of time, but we will get into the map. It looks like we are ready and we'll be going to Nepal first. And this is a 1-2 match. Hopefully I can do both things at the same time. I haven't got team names set up yet, so if you just bear with me, I am really, really sorry about this. Someone can join me on casting if they would like. Just DM me on Discord if you have my Discord. I'm sitting in the C3 channel now, so I am available. This is our runners-up match. So you have seen both these teams play before. One is Bamboozled and the other one is Licorice Whip. As soon as I have the labels set out, I will change them. And yes, you can have a Baby Diva death match at some point. I'm sure we can arrange it on one map as a slight filler when Overwatch League isn't playing. I've just realised you're going to have no other audio apart from me talking. I hope I don't bore you all. And so it looks like we have a ball dive coming out on the side of the red team paired with the Mei and the Doomfist. Whereas we will look at the... we have the Pharah playing alongside... It looks like Spricey is going to join me on the casting. We have the Pharah and we have the McCree. So the McCree's going to be really able to stun out this Doomfist when they come in. But we are getting picks right now for the red side. So we are going to possibly see a red flip here. Yep, it looks like red side's got it. I believe that is the team of Bamboozled. And so we're just going to wait for the respawns on the team of Licorice Whip. And then they'll be getting ready to engage on their next fight.
Hey, Lynxie, just so you know, it still says Valeris.
Yep, I'm in the middle of updating names at the same time as doing the map. But hoping, can you put Spricey in this channel for me? Because Spricey's going to join in with the casting.
Sure.
Oh wait,
Spricey, if you are here, hop into a voice chat so we can move you in.
Woo! We have a co-caster with me. I'm not going solo. So sorry about the commentary just lacking on that. So it looks like we are going to see Licorice Whip actually taking the fight and getting the engagements done. We are going to... Yeah, we're going to be... Oh, we are just brawling it out on point right now. But this can still go either way. They are... Looks like Bamboozled are committing to the fight. And they're committing all ults right now to this. So it could potentially not be a flip right now. We are still looking for that magical number of 85%. As soon as it reaches 85%, you are in last fight territory. And we have with Lone Wolf with a pick on the Doomfist. And we have every ult in game is currently committed to this fight. Huge Mei ult there with the ball just stalling the point out still. It looks like we haven't had a flip on the back of a nice engage from Team Licorice Whip. Messi is going to get the res off onto the Orisa. So this fight is still ongoing. It's been ongoing for a while. So this could even be the last fight of the map. Yeah, we are in last fight territory. So you will be seeing stall picks coming out now. This has just been a fight from 20% upwards. We have the Pharah going committed alongside the Deadeye, so this can be a flip. We do have the Diva Bomb though, which doesn't catch anybody out, but we still have that ball spinning on point on the side of Bamboozled. And this is going to be quite a large stall, but it looks like the flip finally happens in favour of Licorice Whip. Wow, what a team fight. What a team fight. So just while we're waiting for the next engage, I will switch the team names over. Sorry it's taken so long. So we have Licorice Whip on the blue side. And on the red side, we have Team Bamboozled. Hopefully I've spelt that right, because I've done that as quick as I possibly could. And we have Spricey joining me now. Hopefully we'll be able to get Spricey in-game pretty quickly as well. So we do have the Mei ult committed from the side of Bamboozled. And it's going to be enough to get the flip. We only have the Pharah alive and we are in OT right now. And that's it for map 1. Wow. Sorry, I need to... I'm sure I had a friend request come through. Why isn't it accepting? I'm so sorry. I'm bad, I know. So, Nia, if you are in chat, can you get Spricey into the match, please? Tim, is that correct? Yeah, I'm sorry about the leaks. I'm on solo right now until Spricey can get into the game. Nothing's happened yet, so you're dealing with me in the meantime, I'm afraid. But the scores should be right, apart from this is map 1 of 3, not map 3 of 3. Okay, as soon as this map's over, we're going to get Spricey in. So we are looking at very similar comps on both sides right now. So we'll see how they engage on this. It looks like one team is looking to potentially drop from behind, but the teams are very split right now. So we have the drop in now go from behind, but in the meantime, Tomika is able to get the pick on the Mei. So we are in a 5v6 scenario right now, and straight away, Tomika completely cleaning up there. And that'll be it. It's going to be on the side of Licorice Whip for the first point flip. So they are going to push up and hold further up, or the Orisa is going solo right now. Right, the team's going to manage to get back up and block back up the Orisa, but we do have a Mei wall in, and Parry manages to take a pick on the Lucia, but we do have more picks coming in, and they are on the side of Licorice Whip. We had the Mei ult committed there, I think. No, it was my hearing going absolutely wrong. We did have a hook on the Mei there, but the Mei manages to get out, but what a boop. The Lucia boop catches the Orisa, which means there is no shield on point right now. They only have a shield. What is left? The Hog right now following that Moira orb, which means they are taking some unnecessary damage there. D.Va gets booped, but not often. They do have boosters to get back, but we do get the boop onto the Mei. And we do have kills now going in the way of Team Bamboozled. So it looks like Team Bamboozled will get the flip here. Will they push up to get any stagger picks? It looks like the McCree's going in. McCree does get a stun of his own from the enemy McCree, but they are going to hold further up at the Churk. Just shooting down the shield, making sure it is fully gone. So we are starting to see the chokeholds now coming out. Let's see how Team Licorice Whip actually deals with these. Oh, we have the Mei wall. That's going to block the rest of the team from coming in, but we do have the healers inside of that Mei wall. So it's not going to be as big as if they split off the healers. We do have the Hog ult now committed into the fight. And we get a pick from the D.Va onto the Pharah, but the picks are going either way with the Lucia melee hit on the enemy Lucia. Looks like we are just holding. Looks like Bamboozled are managing to stabilise slightly. They are getting picks. Not just stabilising, they are now winning the fight and pushing up forward to force Team Licorice Whip backwards. We have a Hog just stuck out right now, but manages to get back to the team and get that crucial healing that they need from the Mercy player. Next fight, we are looking at ults at both sides. So we could see the zoning ult from the McCree onto the Pharah. That would zone them into the Pharah ult, hopefully. And we do have the defensive ult from the Lucia, which can avoid mitigate damage, but we do have the D.Va bomb committed now. Doesn't catch anybody, but from the side of that D.Va bomb, we do have Parry taking down the Pharah. Pharah is then rezzed. We do have the Moira ult committed, not getting any kills. It looks like it's doing a lot of healing mainly, but the Lucia ult is now committed because they have to get to point on the side of the Licorice Whip. If they don't get to point, it could be coming into last fight territory. And the Deadeye catching out Kitten, unfortunately. So we did manage to get the touch from the Hog there. Hog is keeping this point alive for him while they're in OT, while Sarah comes back on the ball. So the ball right now, they don't have a lot of spin potential like you would on payload maps or on maps with pillars in the middle. It is quite an open point, but it's all about that speed on getting to point. And Bamboozler takes the first round. Wow, what a play. Yeah, my bird can co-cast in the background. Sorry about that. Remember to make sure you're watching the gameplay because we will be looking at the MVPs. We might not be able to have interview times going out because we do have Overwatch League starting in an hour and a half. And we're going straight into the next map now. So this is one map on the side of Bamboozled. I will be able to update that super quickly. Just while we're waiting on the next map starting. Let's see what the map choice is going to be. I think the bird's getting hyped straight away for... Can we get Spicy into the lobby, please, if possible? I do apologise for the sudden silence there. Tron Weasley being a rebel with the icon. Oh, I see. I do like the synergy of Licorice Whip. You should just be able to click on the empty spot and add players by a battle tag in spectators near. Sorry for the brief lapse in the match starting. We are trying to get me a second caster at the minute so that I can do 2 jobs at once. So really apologise. In the meantime, I will make the Overwatch screen bigger because I have been too big now. I have been asked about it, so I should be able to lock it in place now. There we go. Is that better for everybody? I'm so sorry it's taken this long to sort out. Okay, I will just tab out to battle.net 1 second. Because I don't want anyone seeing a battle tag, unfortunately, because that'd just be a leak, and I nearly leaked previously. So I've just added Spicy as a friend, so hopefully the invite will come through, and we will be able to go. Yes, let's do donations while we wait. Let's see if we've had any. So the last donations was from Epiphany Overwatch, who donated $10 with a GG's. We did have Enigma. I don't know if it was called out. I might have been a bit quiet on it, but Enigma did donate $100 to this, and that was while Awani was with me as well. But their first tournament in Enigma donating a huge $100 for a charity, which is gonna help us a lot. Spicy, I have added you to battle.net, so if you can accept, that'd be marvelous. Yeah, I see the donation window getting a little bit quiet right now. Remember, this is a charity stream. It's donating to a great cause. So if we could get them donation pings going, we will love you forever.
Hi.
Looks like Spicy's with us now.
I did not actually get a friend request.
Oh no. Oh, let me... Are you on EU or NA?
NA. You need to go over EU.
Weird. I've just sent you my battle tag, so sorry about the delay, everybody, but
Alright then.
hopefully you'll be able to add me now.
This is going well. Alright, I just...
Yay, I have it. Cool.
There we go.
I will accept it. Yay, we are sorted. We have a caster and a co-caster now. So I can record and we can have conversations at the same time. So it's not just me pretending I know what I'm doing. Everyone say hi to Spicy.
People pretending like they know what they're doing.
Exactly. Just what we need. So we're getting to Route 66. Perfect. Any thoughts on this map, Spicy?
It's not King's Row, so 0 out of 10. That's
Great
kind of
answer.
On this. If any map is not King's Row, it should just be removed from the game, really. Unless, of course, it's Helios.
I think a lot of people will be in agreement there. There's a lot of love for King's Row right now going on.
But, I mean, of all the maps, Route 66 is not that bad a map. I will say that much.
Yeah, like Enigma said, it's a good map for Parry Eats Pharah. But Parry will not be playing the Pharah. It's going on the side of Tomiko for playing the Pharah.
That's quite surprising. There's a lot of open space here. A Pharah would just wreck house.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Turn up Spicy, they're quiet. Okay, I have turned Spicy up now. They're on 200% volume. Hopefully that is enough for chat.
Sorry. But on the defense, we will be seeing the nice Bastion pick. A bunker comp set up top. How long will they be able to hold that for?
Yeah, it's interesting. You can run so many different strats on this, but it depends. All depends on that rotation and how they're going to rotate with the Bastion combo.
Yeah, and if they can hit their hooks, of course. Gotta get that Rhine shield out of the way in order for that Bastion to do work.
Yeah, most definitely. There is a lot of shield break on the teams, but running the Pharah could become dangerous if their Pharah can hit in the back line.
If that Pharah can take people out, it might be crucial here because we are definitely going to see this Zarya get to high charge very quickly.
Yeah, this is going to be huge.
We see a nice melee on hogs down the lower ground. Will he get picked off? It's like not.
So he's in a very punishable position, especially with the position of the healers right now. So the Mercy will be focusing mostly on dealing with the Pharah while the Baptiste has to babysit the Bastion. We do have the first pick of the game.
Come out, the enemy Orisa instantly gets res, not punishing that res sadly, but Mei's up top looking to kill that Baptiste.
Oh, so they just take the Baptiste down, they can take down everything in this combo. It forces the Mercy to come back to heal the Bastion instead of the Pharah, and the Pharah will remain in the air.
So crucial here.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm surprised we haven't seen much of the Ana play on these maps, actually. Them nades coming into it can be huge.
To be very good.
Oh, there we go.
Still setting up top with the man coming behind him. This could be the end for Bastion, and it is.
Yeah, and we see the Pharah up at the same time.
Wow. And it looks like it is still going to be a one fight on the side of blue team. Hello?
And we do see Spicy there getting some guests coming in. But we are just taking a break between the next fights. They're just waiting for respawns. It looks like they've switched to the D.Va now. They're going in with the D.Va Rhine. So the D.Va will be looking to soak some of that damage through the DM. Of course, D.Va also good for eating the ults which are coming online. And there goes the first shatter. It is followed by the Mei ult straight away, and the Mei on back of the Mei ult. They can clean up here because you can see the Bastion is in ult mode. Didn't last very long, but once again with the Bastion combo, they are picking off the members of Team Bamboozled. Oh, if only we could vote on getting Spicy's guest to co-cast. I don't have time to put up a vote, unfortunately. Welcome back, Spicy.
Alright, so they actually did manage to win that fight, even though I have gone away. We're moving into the next fight with red team only having high noon, yet blue team coming up on many ultimates. We're seeing a shatter out here soon as well as bomb, but ult economy looking pretty bad on the side of red team.
Yeah, they did invest a lot in the last team fight in order to try and do some cleanup, but this bomb could be big. We have seen Machine Nav be able to do some good bombs, and they are starting to get things down. And there goes the high noon.
Red team just getting those picks, and blue team just doesn't use their ults reactively enough to be able to do it.
Yeah, and this is going to be a first point cap for the red team. That's Team Bamboozled. Let's see how point 2, if there's any switches for point 2. Looks like they have switched off the Bastion comp there now. We have Parry running the McCree. Sorry, Espresso running the Tracer. My bad on the call there.
Yeah, we still don't see Parry turning over to Pharah, which he's just shown to be amazing at.
Yeah, Parry has a strong Pharah, but maybe they just think the McCree would be more valuable here based on what Team Licorice would pick. Like, they have potentially seen Team Licorice Whip play. Oh, we have the... Oh, counter shatters. We have shatters going all over. But that immortality field is crucial for keeping people alive. You can see Kitten there was frozen in the mail, not punished on the back of it there, just sat there happily. And now we do have some more free cat push going down. You can see there that Daffodil was trying to heal their teammates while also pushing the payload down, but they will have the Tracer fight going on now. And this is going to be a point cap. Once again for Bamboozled. Oh no, we are going to have a 3v4 right now. 4v4 fights coming in. And we do have the Deadeye Ingot, and that takes down the Baptiste. So this is now going to be cleanup now for Bamboozled. If they didn't punish the res quick enough, and we do get a res on the main tank. This is going to flip around on the back of that res now. We can see there's not many bodies around the point right now, and Espresso has used their and you can see what happens when you use a recall when you have a Diva Bomb coming in. Unfortunately, it wasn't be able to recall out of line of sight of that Diva Bomb. And you see Licorice Whip right now, just throwing bodies at this point. Well, all Bamboozle need to do is continue doing the cleanup. There was a lot of picks on the back of that there. Quite a messy team fight on both sides.
I would agree with that. But even though it was a messy team fight, we definitely do see Tracer getting picked off immediately. Feels bad, man, but we definitely do see an ult advantage on the side of blue team.
Yeah, it looks like Licorice Whip they did enough dry pushing there really to build up their ult economy.
We see a Mercy Valk come out here a little bit early, I would say, but we'll see if it can pay off and they can get some picks.
Yeah.
Ryan charging and instantly getting flashbanged.
But you can see the team on the side of Licorice Whip is so split up right now. We do get a pulse bomb onto Parahute there.
Picks on both sides. A huge shatter coming out, but that hog ult just pushing them all back to safety.
But then straight into the mail.
Oh, that Baptiste field saved them for a little bit, but couldn't save himself. Ryan
Nope.
in a pretty bad position. How did Mercy get that res off?
These
Kitty,
reses are
how did
very
you do
risky. Oh, we have the bomb without a booster.
Poor Diva Bomb. I am definitely guilty of doing that. Pretty much every other Diva Bomb.
Oh, they could have just sold out the baby there. Chose to kill the baby instead. This is going to be a fight reset.
I mean, they need to kill Baby Diva. She is the most powerful character in this game. I mean,
See,
come on,
we
it's
have
clean.
all the love for the baby diva. Do you see the May on the off angle there? Gets punished by the
I
McCree.
I thought that she was going to be able to freeze the Rhine, but instead she just gets picked off. And,
Yeah.
well, they're just pushing them back into their spawn.
Yeah, you can see the power of the flashbang from on the back of that May. She thought she was in a nice position to freeze the Rhine, but flashbang comes out. No more freezing when you've got stunned and the
picked off anyway.
McCree in your face. And we
But
do
that was
have
a
the
really
Rhine
nice
split off from the
wall.
team.
Yeah, we might see the Rhine picked off here, but even if we don't, we do have 4 ultimates on the side of red team, hopefully pushing in and getting that point.
Yeah, we do see free ults pop straight away. The only one they have on the
Yep.
back of now is Parry's, but they are getting the cleanup.
Yeah, as well as Steege is almost coming up, as well as Diva.
We do see the Tracer in the backline right now.
Yeah, will blue team be able to get the respawns and group up in time in order to even contest this? They are, at least. We see the ultimates start to come out,
Yeah, oh, we
Tainan
see
gets two.
Tumika.
but we have
Oh.
another new from the enemy team, and the May ult is just taking him down.
Yeah,
It's all on
this is
kittens.
exactly what they needed. Oh, and then just to clutch it
Come on,
out, we
kittens,
have the
no.
bomb. Espresso's just
Tracer
keeping the point
coming
alive
in,
right
attempting
now.
to stall the point last second, but unless she can stall, oh, it looks like Doomfist is going to be able to make it as well.
So we're fully onto stall
still-
picks right now. It's exactly what we'd expect. But it looks like they
They're-
can win this fight.
They can win this. There's pretty much no ults on the board.
Oh, but they got off the point. There was
That
nobody on point.
incredible.
That was brilliant play from
Oh.
Marsha there with the ball.
Looked like 1.5, I think. Just so close to
Yeah.
winning that, and so far. But yeah, now we're gonna go on to see the roles reversed.
Yeah, let's see what the other team can do now on their push. CJ's
Yeah.
just having a tour of the map on stream right now just to get into position to have a look at what's going to happen.
That's just what I'm doing as well with my spectator. You know, one thing that we don't give Overwatch enough credit for, their maps look absolutely beautiful. Like,
Oh,
they're just stunning.
Most definitely. And here
And,
you can
you know-
see a nice, lovely train wreck. Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful.
I will stop.
But you know, I can't actually go in the train wreck, so up top. So 0 out of 10 for Blizzard for this map, not King's Row.
0 out of 10 for not letting your spectators go into the train.
I feel that spectators should be able to go everywhere because we are the all-powerful beings.
We are the gods of the map.
We are.
It looks
And
like
look at
there's
that,
not going to be an
we're not-
Arista pick on the side of
Yeah, we're not
Bamboozled.
going to see a Bastion Bunker comp, and we also not going to see the very, very much picked Orisa Hog.
Yeah, so it looks like Parry also not choosing to play this Pharah on the defense. We have seen the Pharah can do really well, but Tomika on the Widow, so they could be not running the Pharah because they know there is a potential of a hit scan coming out to counter that Pharah pick.
Immediately 2 picks on the attacking side. And Ryan and D.Va just going right in, thirsty for blood. It actually does get D.Va demeched though.
She should be able to get her mech back pretty quickly with it against this comp. There isn't any shields up right now, and they do have shield break potential on here.
Yeah, baby D.Va killing the Widow.
That's what all our viewers like to see.
Yeah,
Everyone loves a bit of the
that's what we
powerful
need.
baby diva. And she's no longer in a baby form. She has her mech back.
Ah, she just made herself weaker. Come on.
Let's say some of the loves for Baby Diva. So let's say if you love Baby Diva, whack in a donation now because we would love that. We love to see them charity donations coming through. We know a lot of you have already donated, but this is a charity stream, a full charity
this all
tournament.
goes to charity.
We are playing for a
So-
very good cause.
Mm-hmm. If you guys love Baby Diva, I mean, I think we need to see. I think we need to see some more donations in there.
Yeah, we need to see some Baby Diva love.
We need to see some Baby Diva love in the chat.
I think for our next stream, what we will do is we will make sure we have in place on the stream a donation bar where you can see how many donations we are up to. Oh, that's a huge nade, but it's the sleep straight after on the nade. I'd like to see a kill on the back of having a nade in.
And the attacking team just can't seem to get anywhere. Their main tank already down with the Diva bomb picking off.
Yeah, that was a
They're just
huge
getting
Maywall
killed for
from
hits.
there. Yeah, this is looking to be a really strong hold for Team Bamboozled.
They've used 1 ult. They have 5 ults on the board right now.
Yeah.
Whereas the attacking team only has about 3, maybe 4 if you really count Roadhog's ult as anything.
Yeah, let's class Roadhog's ult as taking space. We're not looking for kills on the back of a Roadhog ult, but we do have the pulse bomb in, and it is stuck on Baffled.
Lucio trying to go behind, getting those crucial picks, and it just does not work. But we do see 2 picks finally come out. The fight is still even with McCree, a little bit separated, and he's going to get picked off, which is probably going to make them have to retreat.
But you see
Roadhog
the
gets
ult.
staggered as well.
Yeah, you
Oh,
see the
no.
ult economy on the side of Bamboozled. So the charity we are repping right now is a charity called iPass. You can view them on ipass.org. It is in the channel description below, that is true.
Two
we have-
ults.
Yeah, we are coming up for the
Two
last
ults.
engage here as well. We
Ah.
don't have a defensive ult on the side of Bamboozled, but they do have the line of sight cover for the ult off the Tomika. And there goes the
Hog
High Noon.
tries to get a nice pick, but just gets picked off instead. We do see Tomiko coming out with a 1 kill on the High Noon. Can we see some more follow-up on that?
Yeah, we
Oh,
just see the
doesn't look
shatter
like
go
it.
in there. It looks like the flank was
Shatter
okay.
just knocks them all to the ground as they get picked off 1 by 1.
And we are in last fight territory now.
As long as this Roadhog doesn't get picked off right now.
Oh, look at the Maywall.
Oh my, that Maywall. They still can group up for 1 last push. They do have a Reinhardt ult, which can be a team wipe. Oh,
But once
but-
again, Parry
oh,
taking out Tomika.
No!
And they have the defensive ults online now.
Every ultimate coming out, and they just can't do anything.
Nope. This is going to be
That
going
is
in the
so
side of
unfortunate.
Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Wow. What a clean sweep.
Wow.
That's now taking
GG's to
2
both
maps in a
teams.
row. Yeah, very GG's to
That
both
was
teams.
insane.
We have really enjoyed watching you.
Yeah.
Wow, what can I say? What an amazing
You can say
game.
wow.
Exactly. And there we have it,
Oh,
the
God.
Diva player of the game.
Look at that. We get to see even some baby diva.
Yeah, little bit of baby going on there. Let's see the baby love coming out.
That's all we need, really. That's all we need.
So, that is Bamboozle taking the win. As per our new rules, we are only going to be playing until the games take... one team takes 2 maps. I will put the poll up now, the first poll, for your MVP for the side of Bamboozler. Who is your MVP of the map this time? And then we'll run quickly onto Licorice Whip. And then once we've had Licorice Whipstorm, we will start the next map. Unfortunately, no time for interviews right now because we are on a time limit with Overwatch League starting. Oh, and look,
Wow,
we have
on
the
Overwatch
donations for the Baby Diva love. And that is from
There we
Ruby.
go.
Everyone give some love to Ruby. We all love Ruby.
Yeah, let's see that in the chat.
Although Ruby did call me an NA caster, Linksy. We do also have a donation from Brie Overwatch, which is of $15, just shouting, "Let's go!"
And they did. They did go right back into spawn.
Most definitely. Well, it looks like once again we're gonna be having... Yes, we will be going. We're just gonna wait for this poll whilst the new lobby's set up, which is going to be bringing in Team Dion from Hunters of Artemis versus Bamboozler from Team Ganymede. From server Ganymede Girls. And Beckaboo with a donation of $12.04. Perfect timing. Oh, sorry, no, it's not going to be Bamboozle, sorry. Oh, I'm losing myself. Bamboozle's just played. It's going to be Team Dion versus Valaris, but Valaris is from Ganymede Girls also. The first poll is over, and we do have, once again, Parry taking the MVP award.
Harry is dominating. Absolutely dominating.
Absolutely dominating.
What else do you say?
It's nice to see play which isn't just the Pharah play as well. It's showing that they do have other options available to them.
Yeah, a very, very diverse player. Good at pretty much all DPS.
Yeah,
or at least the 2 we've seen them on.
Yeah, it's nice as well to see them both switched between the projectile DPS and the hit scan DPS.
Definitely.
Okay, so we're going to have the poll go up as well now for Licorice Whip. So who's your MVP for Licorice Whip? Oh, Vesper into Expressor. Did see some beautiful players from Expressor, to be fair. I did enjoy watching this game. I've enjoyed watching all games tonight. They've been so much fun to watch. And especially to cast as well. First time casting and with seeing it's not going as bad as I thought.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
We're 3 hours
I'm
in.
not saying the same for myself, but...
Oh no, that was definitely what we need. Come on, chat, let's get some hype for Spricey for joining me on the casting crew straight away. Let's have some huge hype as well alongside the voting. Come on,
yeah,
chat.
These matches are always really fun to watch, and it's awesome because it's all for a good cause.
Yeah, exactly. There's no prizes involved for any of the teams taking part. They're just here to play a game and have fun playing. That's all the teams want to do.
They get the prize of knowing that they helped donate some money to charity.
Yeah,
and,
they are helping charity.
Isn't that a great prize?
That's a lovely prize. That's all you want at the end of the day, to be able to help someone out.
Yeah. We get Enigma in the chat with the good luck, have fun, cutie pies. We all love you, Enigma.
So it looks like we're nearly ready to set off. So I can give you some statistics right now. Today, so far, we have made $448 for our charity. So we are on 448. So what
I
would
think
be...
we need a poggers in the chat for that.
We do. We need a huge hype for everyone who's donated so far. But let's see, we're on to our final game of the evening. We are just waiting for one more player to come in. But can we potentially push this 448.57 up to 500 before the end of the stream? We're going to ask you to dig deep, everybody. I think we can. Everyone's digging deep right now for charity. And I believe we have great communities involved here, and we have great players and great support from everyone who's in chat. Like,
everyone involved in this is just amazing. Everyone in the chat is amazing.
Yeah, and to have
This is a
448 in
great
3 hours, like,
that's insane.
it's so good.
I mean, at the beginning, we were saying the goal was $1,000 over what, 2 weeks, and in one
3 weeks.
stream, we've donated almost half of that.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So if we can ask people to dig deep and find another $50 somewhere, even if we have 76 viewers currently in, if we can have $1 per person, that puts us over the $500 mark. But that is the target. Let's see if we can hit it. I believe in everybody in these communities. I believe in every player that plays in this tournament, and everyone who's unfortunately not being able to come to the tournament due to people being away or not being around at the times that the tournament's taking part.
But we still love you. It's okay.
Oh yeah, we love everybody. We have much love to give. We have had 32 donations to make that $448 possible.
Wow.
Oh, and
That's
there we go. We're
insane.
starting to pull more in. So straight away we have What or Not starting the... Oh, actually, What or Not has just allowed us to hit 450. So thank you
There
for
you
that,
go.
What or Not. Now we officially do need under $50 because we are at 450.57. Oh, looks like they're all coming in now. Keva, donating $1.
Oh my god.
Oh, the dollars are coming in. Here we go.
Are we really gonna see this before the game even starts? That'd be insane.
Right, so it looks like I need to just get that donation in. Oh, we have an anonymous donation come in for $50. For $50. Who is
my
our
God.
anonymous player?
That's insane. Thank you so much.
And we have Portsy donating $6.90, but we can't thank our anonymous donator. Whoever you are, anonymous, whoever didn't put their name in the box, thank you for the $50. And we are officially over $500 for the first stream. Okay, we're above 5. So, Taito again, thank you for the donation of $5. Remember, this is all going to charity. It's all for a really, really good cause. The charity that we are raising money for is IPASS, which is an international organisation focused on expanding the access for abortion and contraceptives care across some not so well developed countries. So we are looking at places like Africa, across Africa and Asia and Latin America. They're also looking at training people as well so that they can really connect with women so that the women can get vital information and can access services in order to help them out. So it's a huge cost. Thank you everybody for the donations. We have had 2 more just come in while I've been talking. That was from Charlotte for donating $1.50 and Tron Weasley for donating $5. You have just seen Tron Weasley play as well in the last map. Let's see if they're ready to kick off. Yep.
You guys are all so absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all donating.
Yep, so I will now take down the poll. It looks like Espresso did win that last poll. And we have Gimsec with donation of $5. Thank you ever so much. We are loving these donations right now. We have now broke the target we had of $500. So thank you everybody. But we will be getting into the next match right now. So we won't be reading any more donations off right now. We will be reading donations after this map. But you will hear the notification constantly going off because that is not going to be turned off.
That is insane. But yeah, we've got a nice game on Nepal. And we have the map that no one can remember the name of.
This would be
Any idea what the name
Nepal
of this one
Village.
is?
This is Nepal Village.
Village, okay. Alright. So we're actually going to see Reapers on both sides. But once again, only one team goes for the Hog Hook. Or for the Orisa Hog.
We have seen how deadly Awani and Minty can be with their Halt Hook combo, so it'd be very nice to see it in this matchup as well.
True.
Let's get some hype
And,
for
I
your
mean,
teams
both
going
teams-
on.
Both teams running the Mei, and we have seen how incredibly useful that Mei wall has been, just carrying some fights.
Yeah, most definitely. Looks like we are going to see the high ground from Dion.
And they immediately lose it, jumping down.
Jumping straight down onto point. They know they have to take this match to point. Maywall's at both sides though.
Yeah.
No picks just yet, but Tank's
Not
getting very
deciding on
low.
the Fight.
No, they're...
Pull on the Mei, trying to save herself with their own wall. But we are seeing a Reaper go around the back. Can he?
Yeah, we're
get
looking
any
for that
picks?
flank. No, Rex just comes straight back. And now the team is
No,
split off with a
That
Maywall.
Mei wall.
Picks do come in either
Both
side though.
teams getting a pick. Oh, red team gets the pick rezzed. Ooh, that's gonna give them the advantage.
It looks like Valaris are stabilizing on point.
Yep, as blue team retreats back to attempt to group up and try the next push.
Let's
So
just
far,
set.
we see a Reaper ult on the side of blue team, as well as Mei and Moira. Moira's coming out almost immediately.
And there's
not gonna
the
help.
Reaper going off as well.
Oh,
Wow.
That Mei ult just canceled out 3 of their ultimates. Wow. Enigma, look at Enigma go. Dear God.
That's what a game so far. I wonder if Awani has
Seriously.
suddenly stopped being on fire.
Oh, you see Orisa immediately get stunned, but no picks coming out so far. Both Baptiste ult and Mei ult being used, and it looks like that's going to be a very discerning win for blue team at the expense of the fact that they no longer have ults.
Yeah, but Team Valaris are into last fight territory now. They only need to win
And
one more
with
fight,
4
and
ults on the board.
yeah, the ult economy's not looking good at the minute for Team Dion.
Alright, they're going up on high ground. If Doomfist, nope, he backs out immediately.
Nope. So let's sit.
Terrified
Let's
of
sit
that
on board
entire
with.
team push.
Yeah, let's sit on board with Minty for a bit because Minty won MVP last game, so we'd like to see how they initiate with the hook combos.
Let's see. Both Maywalls coming out. We're not seeing any picks quite yet. Doomfist ult. Nope. And that is going to sadly get him picked off. We see a Shatter come out as well. And they're
We
just
do see
dropping like
Minty
flies.
getting the hook.
Minty getting the 2 kills. One of them does get rezzed, but wow. Minty's
Grav
on
does
fire.
come in.
Minty's still not dying. Last one to die on point.
That's all
Will
they
be
needed.
able
The
to contest that.
yeah, the Grav Reaper combo right there. So we are looking at switches to stall picks now potentially. Oh, Dion and not. And the
We have
Orisa
7
gets.
seconds.
Yeah, are they going to even make it to point at this rate?
I don't think so. Alright, good first round.
Very solid fight from both sides.
Yeah, it really was. Minty popping off at the end there, but sadly the ult economy just wasn't on their side.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like we sat in for a little bit there with Minty. We will have a look at Enigma on this next part. I know Enigma also won MVP, and Enigma seems to be a favourite for people in chat as well. So we'll sit on board with Enigma for a bit, and we'll switch between a few plays because it has been requested. And it's also easier to update stream information.
Alright, we have 2 Fars coming out. Oh yes, we see a Lucio come out. We need to see some boobs here. I want to see some boops here.
Yeah, so we do see from Dion, they are running the Pharah Junkrat combo, which is very, very good for small enclosed areas mainly. It's a lot of spam damage to come in. We'll see how this Pharah
It
duel
is-
plays out. We will sit on with
It is a lot
Enigma
of
to see how they're
damage,
running this.
But it also does leave Baptiste as the only one to take care of the Pharah.
That's very, very true. Right now, Enigma is free to just pumping damage, while the side of Valaris do have Epiphany on there. And Epiphany will be looking to just rein in their hit scan ability onto Zelen.
Oh, those boops. Those boops were incredible. Oh, poor Zelen.
We do love a good boop.
But
can
Tengu gets an immediate boop, and then Venus pulls one off.
Yeah, we can
Oh.
sit in with Tengu to see how these boops actually start. You can see Tengu is set up in position right now for a boop to take place. They're just going to take some information from their Pharah player to see where the team are coming in from.
Come on, Tengu, you got this. No, it looks like they're going to be going bottom. Will
Yeah.
that be a more effective strategy for them?
Well, they're going
Got a
into...
lot of damage coming in on both sides.
Yeah, they're going into an enclosed area where that Junkrat can really shine. But the Pharah ult from above!
Enigma! But Rex, can he pull it back out? It's only the Junkrat and the Mercy back. Can they do it? Oh no!
Looks-
Enigma, that just that amazing ultimate.
Yeah,
Look at that go.
that was amazing. It's like
That
the second
really
you're
was.
yeah, the second you're in an enclosed area like that against a Pharah, the Pharah's just gonna rain from above when you know that ult's online.
Yeah,
Maybe-
both teams putting up a great fight, but Red Team just seems to have the better ult economy in every match.
Yeah, so we could be seeing
We're
boops
very-
coming in after this. Looks like we are.
I
They
hope so.
could be coming into boop space. They will have to get on point soon.
Yeah, but we're only seeing 20% left. And
Taiga
Marissa
gets the
Main
pick.
goes down. Oh, that's not good for this. Looks to be last fight.
Yeah, they have to start
Will they be
pushing onto
able-
point soon.
Oh gosh.
Iwani is sticking with this Orisa pick, trusting her teammates to get on
How did he
point.
get out?
Minty is on point, but got pushed off straight away with a
Enigma.
hoggle.
Enigma had another ultimate already, and they're just getting wiped. Oh, no,
And
Wani.
we do have the Bob at the end as well, just to clutch it out. Looks like Valaris will be taking
Oh,
the first map.
Beautiful RS.
Wow.
Amazing first map, really showing a lot of their skills in just managing ults and getting through fights with only using one or two ultimates.
Yeah, most definitely. You can see Epiphany here really clutching it with the... This will be the... Yeah. That is the grab straight to the Reaper ult. And the final.
Oh, that fight was so close though. Minty really popped off.
Yeah, that...
It was just such a shame there just wasn't enough ultimates on their side.
Yeah, what a fight from both teams. So during this short match reset, we did have a donation come in, and that was from Reveal. I hope I pronounced that right. That was for $1, saying good luck everyone in their matches and great stream. Thanks as well to Henza for sharing the stream link. Wouldn't be here without it. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Well, thank you for the
you so
donation.
much.
Every little bit goes to charity, so we absolutely
Every little bit
love the donations. It looks like we did also
So-
have a another $50 donated as well, and that's from
Another one.
Anazin. Yes, it looks like Anazin, who is one of the players on one of the teams, I believe. Let me double check my information. Yes, Anazin plays for Bamboozle Mischief. So thank you for the donation. As you know, it all goes to charity.
They're gunning for MVP next time.
Yeah, they want that MVP. Looks like our teams are
What
ready
are
to
we
kick
at
off.
now?
So now we're at $575.
Are we gonna hit 600?
What a huge first step. Well, we've just had another donation coming from Jungle from $24.08. So this actually does push us over the $600.
We're
Everyone,
My
you're
God.
so amazing. Thank you everyone for the donations. These are all going to charity, so thank you. We love it.
This is absolutely amazing. We hope to get 500 by the end of the stream, and we're at 600 now.
Yeah, it's amazing. So Jungle is did donate with a comment. Cat Collective going to dominate. Good luck with the tournament. So that is from one of the servers taking part in this, and that is the Cat Collective. I think we're ready to kick off the next map. It looks like it's Volskaya. We haven't seen Volskaya played yet. It's going to be a good map for an assault map.
I mean, good map is subjective. Not King's Row.
It's not King's Row, but we do have the hybrid maps. It looks like the teams have swapped sides, so we're going to have to do a little bit of stream jigging up. So Spricey will be taking full comms on this until we have the stream updated.
Alright. So, we're gonna see. We're entering into a nice match on Volskaya Industries. This is probably one of the most controversial maps because everyone I talk to either kind of likes this map or really, really hates this map. I've never seen anyone other than those two. But definitely not one of the worst 2CP maps, cough, Horizon, cough. But, hey, we'll see what both teams try to pull out on this map. Of course, this is the star map for Zarya, so we might see her coming out from one of the teams, or we might just see more Hogorissa, as that definitely is the play for most teams. We're actually going to see Zarya Rhine from blue team, and it looks like Dive from red team on the attack.
It's going to be an interesting one running Dive on this map. It's definitely can work very, very well, but let's see how they play it.
It
can
work very well, or you couldn't get past choke. It's a very... it's a strategy that either works or it doesn't.
Yeah, so just so all our viewers, so assault maps are only going to be played in the finals, so you will not see another assault map played until we hit the finals tomorrow. The map choices on assault are Hanamura, Paris, and Volskaya Industries.
Not King's Row. So, for the supports, we see a Lucio Ana on the side of the attack and a Lucio Mercy on the side of the defense, trying to take advantage of that res. Sombra already in the back lines.
Yeah, she's just going to be farming up that EMP. Looking for the EMP bombs here and the nano blades. Obviously, Cyberdive, a huge comp. They can really play off the back of some of these nanos.
Yeah, we see a start of a dive, but D.Va gets frozen, which ultimately leads to Winston's demise.
Yeah, it looks like the dive was slightly split up there, which Valaris just jump on top of. Now this is just clean up now, yeah.
Yeah, you hate to see a baby D.Va die. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, baby D.Va is the queen now of these maps. We've seen a lot of D.Va play as well, so we should see some baby D.Va. Let's hope for the nano D.Va.
They have realized their mistake in trying to run dive against a Mei, and they have switched over to Ryan Zarya. So hopefully that can pair them a little bit better, even though Baby Bun is already halfway to Grav. Oh, we get an immediate pick on the Ryan, which could swing the fight in their direction. Tengu coming out with the sound barrier, and how did Mercy get that res off?
These measures, they're so risky, but they are working. Do you see the hack onto Venusaurus though? Venusaurian even. Yeah, this is not working out for Team Dion right now.
No, it looked so good going into that. And then with a very nicely played Maywall from Enigma, it let the Mercy pretty much just be shielded for that res, which turned the fight entirely in their favor. As well as a very nicely placed sound barrier from Tengu, who's already halfway back to it.
But we do have the EMP, and we also have the Blade coming up for the next fight. Let's see how the Team Dion try to use these ults, but they are going into a fight with 5.
Going in for EMP right now.
Oh, but they've already committed the grab.
That's so unfortunate.
The grab was committed before the EMP, and that res is just going to go straight away onto Enigma.
EMP, just like Grab, is one of those ults where you only need one ult to win that fight, and it's so unfortunate that Zelen pressed Q just a second after Baby Bun hit Q on that Grab.
Yeah, that's
'Cause,
all it
Zelen
takes, a
did
little bit
hit
of time.
Every single person in that.
We do see Zelen now switch onto the Pharah. The Pharah can work really, really well on this map. There's some beautiful angles and beautiful areas where you can just be safe and fire down rockets.
Was that an Earth Shatter? Yes.
That
from
was a
Venus,
shatter,
not
but
actually getting
blocked by
anyone.
Awani.
And then we see Enigma with the Mei ult and Johan with the Valk. And they're just going to take this fight once again. But I do say that with some high hopes for the only they have to is Lucio's, and they have 4
Yeah.
ults on the board. And I mean, they have both Nano Blade as well as Grav.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have a
It's-
lot of options here.
This can be a huge Nanoblade going into the fight. The Tengu only has the Lucio ult to stabilize after the ult. Let's see. Oh, there's the Grav and the Blade. The Nano's also committed into the fight.
All ultimates come out. Beat Oh my gosh. Beat finally comes out from Tengu. A little bit late in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
we see Dragons
we'll see if
committed.
it matters.
Now this fight has to happen on point now. We are in last fight territory on this point.
Baby Bond
But Dion are doing the cleanup now. There's just Tengu left on point for them to be able to start capping. Tengu is still just... Oh, and Venus has come in. Wow. It took a while, but they've captured point 1. So we'll be looking at a point 2, and there's not going to be any snowball happening on this. You can see Zelen and Rex already pushing ahead. Rex looking to build up that next blade, while Zelen has got the Ferrell online. We see the engage straight away. They know their time bank is low right now. But Awani going down. You can see in response to the Pharaoh, Epiphany has changed to the Soldier. The Soldier can obviously just stick on high ground, chill out on high ground, firing into that Pharah. Awani is now back, so we will be looking at taking the fight in. Zelen is taking the opposite angles. It looks like Spicy has disconnected. I'll be running solo again. And we have Spicy back, yay!
Oh,
Awani manages to pin but goes down.
I was still talking to you and I was like, huh, why are you not responding?
Oh, we have the blade committed, but it's into a male.
Oh,
Unfortunate timing on the... They do have a final shot going off just to kill Liana. Possibly could have saved it for the next fight. There is more than one fight left in this, potentially.
Enigma just proving again and again that he is incredible on the Mei.
Yeah, Enigma. But Epiphany is possibly an unsung hero here. And the Mercy player. Johanav, I think it's pronounced. But yeah, they're Mercy players. There is some clutch reses going off as well. Possibly an unsung hero with the Mercy
Seriously,
player.
I don't know how they are getting off half of these reses, but they do.
Yeah, they're
And
not...
It's just swinging the fight in their favor every time.
Yeah, there's no punishment from Team Dion right now for stopping these reses going off.
Alright, we're seeing the attacking team take the high ground. Zarya instantly going in on the aggressive, and we're going to see a Grav coming out.
Oh,
Ashley?
it's unfortunate from Zelen. Couldn't finish the ult due to the sleep going off.
Wait, how did he get slept?
Look, another res again. Wow, that was a beautiful hold on the back of ults as well. Now the ult economy is as 0 on both sides.
That was an incredible fight by the defending team, but I'm still not sure what happened to Zelen.
Yeah, it was over before it
They
ended.
don't have any CC on their team other than Mei, but the barrage just stopped.
Yeah, the barrage just didn't happen. There's no reflect in play.
Quite strange. And
We
another
just
Mei
wasn't
wall
paying
going
attention,
to
let's be
pick off
honest.
that Reinhardt. Oh my gosh.
The fight's over
Enigma,
before
you
it's begun.
Enigma, you can't do this to them.
But look how fast
God.
Valaris are building their ults right now.
Seriously. Enigma is just setting up Venus to immediately charge in and get a pick, which allows every other member on the team to charge up their ult so quickly because the attacking team is only getting half fights.
Yeah, so now we're looking at Team Dion. They need to do a full 0.1 hold now. With the full 0.1 hold, the map will go in their favour. Otherwise, the best they can look at is trying to
A draw.
trying to pull out a draw in some way. But they need the full 0.1 hold.
So I wonder if they're going to go bunker in order to just attempt to keep them in their spawn, or if they're going to just continue doing what they do and hope that this time they can maybe avoid the Maywalls a little bit better.
Yeah, them Maywalls are critical from Enigma. Enigma's play tonight, they have been a star player. You cannot deny it. We haven't seen much of the hooks from Minty that we were seeing in the earlier maps there. And you called it, they are running the bunker setup.
We have a Torbjorn.
We do have a Torb. Is it a troll
We
pick
have-
on the Torb, or is it? They're running with it. They're coming from spawn, so they are running the Torb with the Bastion.
We have a game right now where we have Torb and Symmetra in the game.
Yeah,
This is beautiful. This
Thi-
is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen.
this is the game everybody wants to see. The second you see the Torb lock and you see the Sim lock, wow! But it's going to be
Now,
interesting with
all
how
we need to
Enigma
see-
plays the turrets.
All we need to see now is one of those two get play of the game.
Yes, definitely. What do you think, chat? Who's the player of the game on this map? Would you rather see Enigma or Zelen? Torb or Sim?
But we are seeing Dion hold quite far back.
Yeah,
basically
they're holding
the
on
at
point.
that point. Giving... Oh my gosh, they have so much free ground.
Yeah, we can see how Valaris want to push this though. They know where they're set up now.
Wow.
They can push through the building on the right and go round onto the high ground and take the fight from behind where it's close quarters. You will see the switches come off
Valaris?
straight away into Junkrat, so they do have a lot of shield spam, and the Sombra.
Yeah, Valaris gets a lot of free space to just do what they want with, but they have Dion has so much damage coming out that
Yeah.
there's not much they can do unless they can get that hack off.
And you can see Rex right now with the spy check and trying to spy out this Sombra. Minty with the hook. That's what we like to see. Crucial
There you go,
target there with
Minty.
the annex. They want the nade in. But again, the Mercy gets the res. But straight into another hook. Unfortunately, didn't get the...
Oh.
But there we go. They're
That's so
starting the
sad.
cleanup. They have Zelen and Rex straight away on the kill feed.
No, baby diva.
Yeah, they're
Oh, she's
stalled.
gonna be staggered
She's stalled so
much.
hard.
You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. But we do have Sombra in the backlines currently.
It's every
We're trying
diva's
to get
worst
them in a good
nightmare, the
position.
stall.
I think Sombra's just everyone's nightmare. She is terrifying.
We can see the next fight coming in there. How is it going to play out? I've just realised I haven't set the score on these. I'm so sorry. There we go.
We're seeing them go behind. Will we see a reposition from the Bastion? Nope. The Orisa's just gonna move her shield.
Yep.
He
They
did
are
move half
looking
a
at-
centimeter to the right.
Yeah, they are looking at taking from behind. Enigma coming in with the hack onto Zelen.
We actually see Torb get hacked.
We do see
but
Minty get
everyone's on that
sleep.
Bastion. Oh.
We do see the res come out onto Baby Bun, but we have the ult from Zelen and Minty getting people off the point and away. This is a strong hold so
Okay.
far from Team Dion.
But Valaris is holding this point, but Johanov, how are you getting these reses off? I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I feel like we do, if we have time, I think we need to talk to this player and find out exactly their thought process behind the reses. Because there are some risky reses, but Dion are not punishing them for it.
Yeah, that was pretty much in the middle of Dion's entire team, and just nothing.
Yeah, it looks like this. Oh, the Rhine Shield went down beforehand, so there's no breakage on the Rhine Shield yet. They are taking the
Ooh,
fight
they
from
might
behind
have to
again.
wait for that.
Awani is just pulling around the shield once again. They are coming in from the low ground. They're not going to take the high ground, but there's the EMP.
Oh,
EMP comes out. Yeah, let's see how they stabilize from it. We do have a 9-head Rhine now going after Minty, who is purple. But
Bastion gets
Bastion with the ult.
Oh,
And we are coming into
going
last
for
fight
another
territory.
No.
We do see the shatter going as well, but it's not enough. Wow.
We saw Johanov try to go for another very risky res. And
Yeah.
sadly, for the first time, it did not
It
work
didn't
out.
work out. So they do have a bomb on land for this last fight, but they have to get to point. They have 7 seconds. They're going to have the Diva touch, but is it going to be enough? The Diva
They also have
touches.
Sombra in the back.
Oh, they have a bomb. They have no one on point right now.
The
that-
Diva actually
It
gets Zelen.
did get Zelen just outside of the immortality field. Unfortunately, they do have to take the fight on point now, which is bad positioning that Dion did not want to contend with. They wanted to take the fight exactly where they wanted it, but they are managing to get the cleanup kills.
Oh, the fight is going on Dion's side at this point, and even with the res, it looks like with just Enigma left,
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna
they-
be a full point hold.
yeah, they had the full hold. Wow, well done, Dion.
Wow.
What a match.
Rex with that Bastion. That was really clutch there.
That was clutch. I like that play. I liked how they played with Zelen on the ult when they came in from behind. We have
There
the
we
top
go.
pog, everybody.
We see it. We see it.
And this ult was beautiful.
Look
Just
at
a little
that.
shake of the camera. But it's the
Oh.
turret that's taking up all the kill field there, so the pog technically goes to Tob's turret. We're now
We do see
tied
Ryan
at one
try to charge
apiece.
off.
Yeah.
Ryan tries to charge off to not feed ult charge, but Hog just sends him right off and gets all
Yep.
that juicy. ult.
Hog gets all the ult charge. So we are going into map 3 now, and we are tied at one apiece. So the next map will be a hybrid, and we have the choice of
hybrid.
Blizzard World, Icon World, or King's Row. Everyone
Do
will
I
be
hear
rating King's
King's
Row.
Row?
Yes, King's Row is the potential next map. We know a lot of teams love King's Row, but we'll see what the teams choose. Let's have a look, see if we had any donations in that map. I don't think we did. I don't think we had any alerts go off. We didn't, unfortunately. So right now, our account for charity stands at $600.04. So thank you everybody for the donations. Like, we did not expect to hit $600 on day one. Like, we still have 5 more days of tournament games, which will be played on weekends. So we have NA playing on a Saturday, and EU teams will play on the Sundays. And this weekend has been our beginners bracket, so it's been the SRs between bronze up to gold. Next weekend we will have the platinum and diamond games, and on our final weekend we'll have our masters and GM games.
Blizzard World.
Oh, so it's not a King's Row one. So let's see how Blizzard World works out for our players. Unfortunately, not King's Row, which everyone was hyped for. But we'll see how Blizzard World goes.
I am just hurt.
Unfortunately, no King's Row. There's no King's Row map on this one. And I have to apologise because the stream did go down during the start of the last map. It went down for about a minute, I think. I did see all the Fs currently going through chat when it happened. I was like, oh no, what's going on?
Oh god.
Yeah, I believe the Zen icons are due to Kinesis not being able to play on Dion's side.
Hey, it's what defines them as a team.
Yeah. So for those who have joined us later in the stream, for Team Dion, their team captain Kinesis unfortunately couldn't play tonight, so they are playing without their captain, but they are still a great team to behold. Let's go look at the roller coasters while we just wait and chill out. Yes. We have the lovely Horde base representing Orgrimmar. I think that is
They have
repping
such
Shat,
nice roller
maybe?
coasters in the background.
They
Why can we
do.
not ride on them? Why are they not part of the map?
I don't know.
How would you like to see a Torb turret on one of those roller coasters?
That would be fun. Well, we can put a Torb turret on one of the little birds at the Duskwood house, but we'll see. We'll see what the team's plan to win. So we are seeing the bunker again from Team Dion.
Rex, you're not on defense.
It is interesting though how they are going to run the Bastion.
Rex doesn't even care. He's going full on with that Bastion pick.
Yeah, we
Defense,
are seeing an
doesn't
attack.
matter.
Yeah, an attack bunker comp.
Well,
Let's see if they
how
are.
it works for them.
They could be troll lock-ins, but we'll see what happens if there are any switches. They have 5 seconds.
Hey, if any team
Nope.
was gonna do it, I put my money on this team.
Yeah,
Minty
Team
with those
Dion.
amazing hooks into just all of Rex's damage.
Let's see how they play this attack with the Bastion. So they are just going to set up on main. Nope, they're
Will they
gonna
go high ground?
they're gonna
Yes, they
rotate to
are.
high ground. Yep, they're using the Maywall to get through safely. Set up on. The problem is Valaris can just LOS them and force the fight onto point if they want. Like, why would you play
going to do that?
risky?
Yes.
Yep.
Seriously, it's like they're just
That's-
feeding them damage.
Yeah, all you need
There
to
we
do.
go.
So from Dion, I'd expect the rotation round now. I would go further back and take the
Those
high ground
Maywalls
on
coming out.
point. And
And
Awani
then
taking
no.
Enigma down. And then
Enigma
yeah,
goes down
Rex
next.
is now set up. So how
Rex
can
is just
how can
pouring
Valaris
out
respond?
damage.
Yeah, how can Valaris respond to this? The
Look at
attack
that.
Bastion bunker. Now they're
Oh.
gonna. No, they're not all
They're gonna
rotating
push
down.
up. Hopefully trying to get off at least a single pick to get someone to have far spawn.
Yes. Let's see if they're not setting up the Bastion on payload, so they are just going to push down with it. The Maywall does come out, but the Bastion damage can just go straight through that damage. But the
Bastion
Awani
doesn't care
did
if
get
there's a
taken
Maywall.
down. Is the Bastion going to be able to get out of this? No, he's
No,
not.
he's not. And we're going to see a little bit of a pushback
Yeah.
on the side of Lance.
And the supports are just going to get out of there. They don't want no part in this. Oh, no. I lied.
Oh.
Shikari did
No,
want a
that
part in
is-
that.
Ooh. Ooh, Baptiste's barely
Now with their
fell.
5 stack back, let's see. So Wani's shield goes up on point, so you'd expect the Bastion to be wanting to set up there. But the Dragons come in.
Dragons come in, Maywall does not stop dragons. sadly.
Yeah. And what a
And we see
beautiful
both
halt
Rex
from
and Awani.
Yeah, beautiful halt from Venus there.
It really was.
Halt straight
Just
into the
to
Dragons,
secure those
exactly
two
what you
kills-
need.
two kills.
Yeah.
Ooh, are we gonna see a May flank? It looks like
It
it.
looks like it's going to happen. It looks like they're looking for that ult to get the Bastion onto the payload.
Hook,
And there we go.
hook.
First pick comes
Rex
in,
already
and it's
gets
on
a
their main
kill.
tank. Oh, the Maywall just slightly mistimed, didn't catch Minty out. But that res!
We're seeing a sound.
The res goes off,
You put
but
the res there.
the Mercy is punished for it.
But she still got the res off.
She did get the res
I
off.
don't understand.
This Mercy
Oh,
is
an
not being
absolutely
punished
insane
at
player.
all. What an amazing play. I'd expect some more punishment from Team Dion on these reses. They're not getting any
Team
punishment
Dion
right
doesn't even
now.
care about the point. They're just
Nope.
leaving it.
Nope, they just, their Mercy's gone
They're
back
just
for the
gonna
point
point
now.
it.
Yep, they just want to secure all
There
these
we
kills.
go.
Minty with a hook as
Oh,
well,
Venus.
again. Dragons come in,
We see
looking
another
to dislodge
dragon
the
come out.
Bastion. Immortality's going to say
Back
no
into
to
death
that.
Field.
Oh, the Maywall's stopping the Hoggle,
Oh,
making sure they don't
and
get
we
pushed
will
back.
secure that
And
point.
once again, another res. Straight in the front line. No shield needed. This Mercy's like, I do not need a shield to res. I'm just going to pump that res straight through.
I would love to just have the stat of how many reses Johanna gets per game.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to get them stats right now. But Dion with the push
Wow.
still. The Bastion's still set up, keeping this Bastion pick. So far, Valaris haven't really done much
I mean, it's
to do
just
anything
working.
against. It is working. Not a comp you see very often as well on a map like this.
Rex getting the picks, but as right as I say that, he gets picked off, and Johanna gets another res.
Yeah. What can you expect now more from Johanna? They're getting these reses all the time. We do see Minty take a pick on the
Oh.
Lucio there. Could be crucial going into the next fight.
Overextended.
Yeah, they now have no speed. Oh, they do have the Baptiste up there. The Maywall does save them briefly, but we do have the Hoggle off now. And another dragon,
dragon's
but immortality
working
is up.
Not
Oh,
getting anyone but the
Epiphany.
Maywall. Are we gonna see Misty die? Are we gonna see?
Oh, Minty almost hooked up. Oh, there's the hook. Baby Bun getting the hook onto Minty.
Oh, and it looks like Valeris is finally going to be able to put a stop to Dion's just reign of terror with Bastion.
Yeah, there is a lot of map advantage areas now for Valaris coming into this last point. It's not as open. It's harder for Team Dion to get set up.
And the spawn is going to be closer for them now, so that's always nice.
That's exactly what they need. And the closer this payload gets to their final point, the more spawn advantage that Valaris will see. Oh, we do get the... Oh, this is going to be Baby Bun. Oh, no. Yes, Baby Bun does go down.
Oh, we get... No, the res.
No, the res. The res on the back of the Maywall. We do see another dragons come out, but we do have 2 picks on the side of Team Dion. Is a main tank and that May.
With that amplification, with that damage amplification thing from Baptiste, securing them 2 picks and letting them push the payload quite far.
Yeah, now we're looking... We are coming into the last fight area. We do have the May ult coming in as well. Bastion is just going to get frozen. And you'd expect the Bastion to go down here, but not going down just yet. It took a while to get him down.
Rex finally dies. But
now
will he switch off the Bastion?
This is... Oh, it's not... It gets the res from Henza. And another Dragons comes in. I've got no escape right now. No escape with that Maywall.
Rex actually uses ult, but gets no value out of it whatsoever. And on Team Dion, the only ults are going to be the window from Baptiste and the May ult.
Yes, it looks like Valaris are looking to hold this first choke point. Holding this corner, making sure when their shields go down, they can turn around, go behind the wall straight away. Not taking any spam damage. But the Maywall comes in from Team Dion and traps... Oh, yep, there goes the May. Traps the May inside. They are using the other angle here, knowing what Valaris are looking for. We do have kills going both sides. Yes.
They're just trading picks at this point. It's still anyone's game with the Baptiste ult coming out.
Yeah, and we do have that Bastion still up.
Venus somehow not dying.
Yeah, and Venus managed to take out Zelen.
From Tengu and Johanov.
Oh, and there goes the Orisa, and the frozen Minty is going to get taken down. Rex does manage to get Epiphany. Rex with a double kill there. Is it enough? Epiphany will get a res near the payload. Sonic Arrow does come in just for checking.
I don't think it's enough, but looks like Ball is just going to get in position to be able to touch within the last few seconds. There he is.
Shikori is just getting trapped in this room right now. So we are at last fight. We do see Awani on the ball now. Just to get to point, they need to be looking at keeping this payload in progress. They need to keep overtime. The second someone moves off point, overtime will stop ticking. And it will move down. The longer the fight goes on,
to begin ticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, of the Bastion.
Definitely. But there's no one around to touch point. Everyone dies. It was a good push that we saw there.
Very nice hold coming out from Valeris.
Yeah, nice hold on Valeris. Team Dion, unfortunately, the Bastion just wasn't enough on point 2 in them enclosed areas.
But now we're on defense. That is where Bastion shines. So will we see yet again another Bastion coming out from Rex?
Yeah, be interesting to see because we know that Rex has a really good Reaper as well. We've seen Rex's Reaper play earlier in the game, earlier in the night. Sorry, in the first map that Dion played. But these raises from Johanov,
they're insane.
That is such interesting how Dion aren't too are not contesting them much. Like, Minty has really good... We know Minty has good hooks. We've seen them time and time again. But Minty's not contesting the res. We will be seeing the Bastion pick once again.
We're seeing 2 Bastion picks.
Oh, yeah. We have the Bunker versus Bunker. But we do see Enigma on that sim again.
And Enigma just showing his expertise on the sim.
Yeah. You know,
Those
Enigma's
teleporters,
played
those
sim
turrets.
quite frequently. And we do see Zelen on the Torbjorn. So we will get all turrets out this map once again.
Alright. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I have no idea.
Be
This
interesting
could
how
be
they're going to use the
anyone's game.
teleportation. Are they going to teleport onto the high ground? Will they teleport behind into a spot where they can take this fight away from where Dion's set up on the high ground? Will they just teleport turrets into it to try and deal with what's on point?
At this point, I think Valeris should very much be aware that Dion is going to be running Bastion. So
Yeah.
I hope that they have already planned against that, and they know what their strategy is going into this fight.
Yeah, and Rex taking up the position where they are able to spam that high ground, which Valaris just tried to take, but there they go.
Oh,
It's coming, they're going into close quarters. Minty's been hooked in, but nothing on the back of that. We do see Epiphany get rezzed. But Minty is
Epiphany
just
get
solo
rezzed.
on payload right now.
Oh,
Sorry, not on payload,
Minty
on point.
getting a nice hook.
Just looking
Maybe
at how the
that's a good move.
teleportation's happening. They'll be teleporting to and from point right now. They need to take down this teleportation pad, really.
Yeah, the teleporter just trying to confuse the enemy team, but right now,
Or,
looks like Rex is still just going to be the dominant Bastion.
yeah.
Getting picks left and right.
And Rex showing how quickly you can build the Bastion ult and how quickly you can just use it and clean up a fight.
We do have a Symmetra ult coming out from Enigma this fight, though. Even though that is pretty much the only ult at the start of this fight, that could be pretty huge because it will force Bastion to reposition.
Yeah, they need to be able to get kills off the back of this. So I'd maybe be looking at positioning maybe somewhere a little bit safer, knowing that there's ults coming online. Like taking the corner just inside of point maybe, where you force them around the corner and just shelling the damage.
Minty trying to get a hook.
Oh,
Nope.
and there's the Simwell going out. They need to rotate if they want to do some damage onto this.
Is the Bastion just trying to break through it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that.
Break through it?
I think it takes about, I think it's 5,000 damage.
It is.
I know it's a
either
damage
5,000 or
amount.
7,000.
Yeah,
Enigma getting a nice pick. But will it matter? They did get 2 ticks though, which
Yeah.
is absolutely huge. So even if they don't get anything else from this fight, 2 ticks is pretty good. All they need is 1 tick left, and they can hopefully shut down Rex once and for all.
Yeah,
and
you-
easily push through second point.
you do see Enigma switch onto the Sombra to try and deal with this competition. They tried it on the last map when we was on Volskaya. How are they? So they know the Sombra's coming. They're just going to switch position somewhere safe where the Sombra cannot hack them.
Zelen just randomly firing, hoping to hit that Sombra randomly.
Hoping to get something, but it will be a hack. Oh, the hack goes off onto the back T, so that's no immortality field for them for the moment.
Yeah. Will we be able to see anyone be taken down in the time that hack goes off?
Oh,
Johanna's getting another res.
I know. These reses are
The 2 picks
clutch.
from Rex. The 2 picks from Rex. Will
Oh,
it
but the
matter?
dragons from behind, they
Another
do have the
dragon from
immortality.
the immortality field.
Unfortunately,
If the
dragons
hack and
do not
dragon
kill
were
it.
timed a little bit more in sync, that could have been huge.
That would have been huge for them. But unfortunately, dragons does not kill immortality.
We're going to need to see a full regroup coming out from Valeris. Enigma still in the backlines, hoping to get a crucial hack this time. Hacking
Yeah.
the Orisa.
They want that EMP built up. They have it in 10%.
Yeah.
If Sombra can finish off this EMP, they have it for the next fight, which is going to be the last fight. This could be a team wipe off the back of the EMP.
8 seconds left as the team speeds into point, and we do see Baptiste hacked once again.
Oh, and the
Coming out from
shield!
Venus.
The shield goes down at the right time. They don't even need the EMP.
There you go. they have EMP for next fight, and it looks as both Minty and Zelen are going to get bad spawn.
Yeah.
Will we see Zelen switch off onto something other than the Torb?
What a play. That shield dropping at the perfect moment for that bomb to go off.
That was insane.
That was beautiful to watch. We do see the Bastion
Zelen
is set up on main right now. And Venus is just shelling in
Zelen's
damage from
switching over
above.
May.
Yep, Zelen's just, I've had enough, Torb. Time to get my May plays in. But Rexa just shelling in right now.
Enigma seems to love hacking this Baptiste, but finally he gets punished for just being in their backline.
Being in the backline constantly. They don't need the EMP right now. They have it online, but how are they going to engage on the back of
two
it?
support ults.
I'd
In the backline once again.
Yeah, I'd be expecting Tegu to save their ult right now for the Bastion ult, just to give themselves that little bit more get out that they need against that ult.
As long as Enigma can coordinate with their team enough so that they can get EMP off.
Oh, there's the EMP straight in with the
Hit
dragons.
is Minty.
But
And
we do
it
get the double kill there.
It still is possible for Neon to win this fight. They just need a Frozen Rhine, maybe?
Oh, but there's the shatter, and that's going to clean it up.
Nope.
We do see
There
Rex
it
switch onto the
is.
Reaper now. We do know Rex has a good Reaper in the hero pool. Minty,
As
straight,
well as
I'd
they
expect the
can switch
Rhine.
over to the Zarya.
Yes, so they're going to be very brawly here. Looking at the old Beyblade comp that would bring it out. Has been shown as meta in WL. They are looking at
And-
keeping that alive though, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to. The point's already capped. I know the Rhine went
Yeah,
in to try and
Valaris.
save it, but it's not enough.
It is very difficult
Oh,
to
the-
hold second point on Blizzard World.
Yeah,
Once you
it's
cap
one of the
that
harder
first point,
points.
second point is just so hard.
Yep, they do need to. They don't need to finish this map. Valaris to get in front. They only need to take the payload a certain amount of. Well, you can see the yellow box. Only need to take the payload to the yellow box to be able to win this map for themselves.
They only have a minute 30 left, but they have almost all 6 ults on the board. The only one a little bit far away is Lucio's.
Yeah, and they can engage on the back of Lucio eventually if they need to. Rex is on the Hanzo now.
Enigma.
Dion
Not
does
Enigma,
manage
I'm
to
saying
stabilize. And we know third point.
Zelen with that one mail.
Nice
able
point
to
for the
shut down the
defense.
entire fight.
Yeah. Well,
But we do see
Finals are
almost
good.
every single ult from Valaris.
yeah, the finals are amazing to watch right now. This has been a good game so far. Oh, what a bomb. Catches a mercy, unfortunately.
Venus's bombs today.
And the EMP
are
is
absolutely
off.
Incredible. We do see the Rhine get taken down.
And
but
Lucio
involves the Hanzo.
does come in.
It's quite even, but of course, Jonah.
Yeah, we see the rares. Can we expect anything less now?
Anything
Yeah.
less.
We just see Zelen stalling payload as much as possible, whilst the rest of the team switch to stall picks. You see Minty coming out on the ball first.
Come out.
Yeah, we have Minty on the ball first. It's normally the first tank that dies will go ball, but goes straight into the dragons. Minty, you're low health.
We do see an Orisa Bongo coming out. Will that extra damage be enough?
It doesn't look
doesn't
like it
look
right
like
now.
it.
All the kills are in the favour of Valaris. And we have the hack
their
on
spawn
Zelen, so there
is
won't
so
be a lot of
close.
stall. Minty is
Their
back
spawn
on the
so
ball.
close That if Valaris is not able
Oh.
to kill people fast
Yeah.
enough,
They
can
need
just
a
stall
team
this out
wipe.
as long as they want. The EMP does come out though.
But we do see another res from Johanav. We see the Diva Bomb at the minute. Oh, managed
Oh my god.
So
Venus.
the
Venus.
immortality field right there was hacked, so the immortality field would do nothing at that moment in time, and that clutches it out for Valaris, and Valaris take
Valaris,
map
incredible
3.
game, incredibly played from both teams. That was quite an intense match.
What can we say? That was stunning. And we see the Bastion with a Pog this time. So we will be going
Rex
into map
is
4.
Absolutely amazing. This
Yeah.
entire match. Look at him go. Oh my gosh.
So let's have a look at the next map pull. So we've just done hybrid. We're on to Escort next, which can be Junkertown, Rialto, or Route 66. So right now, Valaris just need one more win in order to take the full tournament of the first day of this bracket. Team Dion, they have to win this map or they are out.
I believe. I believe.
I believe. These maps have been going, they can go either way. Both teams are very even.
These are very skilled teams, and I wouldn't be surprised if we had to go for a tiebreaker map.
Oh, I definitely think that we could. Oh, Team Dion have actually just conceded because they have decided they call it at best of 3 due to the limitations. So unfortunately, because Overwatch League is going to be streaming soon, we are not running tournament streams alongside of Overwatch League. So we are going to be stopping tonight. But thank you everyone so much for the donations that have come in tonight. Thank you everyone for your views. And let's get a big hype and a big hands up for the teams that have played tonight. Like, all these teams are playing for charity. They're doing it for a good cause. So thank you, everybody, all our teams, all our donators. Everyone is just tuned in to watch. We've been at this 4 hours now. I think my voice probably needs a break. Yeah. Good job to everybody. And well done to Team Valaris, who are our winners of the entire bracket.
Incredible plays from every single team out here. A lot of great highlights from tonight, and just a lot of money donated for a really good cause.
Yeah, and I do believe Awani has just joined us, and I'm sure Awani will give her final thank yous just while I get the poll up on stream for you to vote for your MVP for Valaris first.
Hey chat, how's it going? Absolutely. We had a great game playing against Valaris, who did very well. That May was really hard for us to deal with. So hats off to Valaris. It was so much fun. I think we're going to try and scrim against them in the future and be scrim partners maybe, because both teams had a lot of fun. We're congratulating each other in chat right now. We did decide to call it a best of 3 because apparently Overwatch League needs their space in about 4 minutes. So Team Dion all voted unanimously to call it a best of 3. So thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks for the donations. Did we get a total of how much we raised today?
Yeah, we have the total. So the total so far, so we have been trying to hype up some donations. We got a huge amount of $50 donations when we hyped up to try and reach a target of $500. We smashed the target of $500, and on the first day in 4 hours, we have pulled in $600.04.
Woohoo! Oh my god, chat, give yourselves a round of applause. That is huge. That is so amazing. Thank you everybody for coming out and donating and helping us raise money for a great cause. I'm tearing up right now. You guys can't see me, but that exceeded maybe what I thought we were even going to make for the tournament. I was like, maybe we'll get $100 or $200 for the whole tournament. And we tripled my expectation on day 1. Woohoo!
Well done, everyone. Oh, and just to finalize it, Reveal has just donated another $1. I'm sorry I missed Baby Bun off the voting thing. So in response to me missing Baby Bun off that, I will be giving Baby Bun one of our keys. Because that is totally my bad, and I will put my hands up to that. So we have the votes now on for Dion. So Awani, carry on while these votes are.
While you guys are voting for your favorite players of the game, I would like everyone to give a huge shout out to our casters, everyone who popped in to help us out today, and can we give a round of applause via chat somehow to Neo, who came out and volunteered their time from Hunters of Artemis and was our lobby host and did a really great job. Neo volunteered very last minute to help us out because I realized I'm scuffed and forgot to find a lobby host. and Neo was able to help on short notice. So thank you so much, everybody. Woo! And I'll let your casters take over.
Well, it looks like we'll be ending anyway now. So on that huge hype note, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you for all the donations. We will be continuing on tomorrow where we will run the bronze to gold teams. And that will be taking place at 11 a.m. EST or 1700 CEST, depending on what time frame you are in. So we do have a huge amount of, we still have the same amount of teams taking part tomorrow for this bracket, but we will be back at the same time tomorrow. So thank you ever so much, everybody. We will be ending now to allow Overwatch League to take over, so we're not streaming on top of them. So what can we say? Any last words, Spricey?
Thank you so much for everyone who's watching, and hope you can come out tomorrow and continue to support the stream.
And don't worry, I will not be casting tomorrow. Yeah, sorry if I didn't meet expectations tonight. I only tried as best as I could. But thank you for bearing with me, and thank you, Spicy, for coming in. And thank you to my first co-host as well, Vix. We really appreciate everybody. We have a huge special guest caster tomorrow, which I will not reveal the name of because you'll all see this tomorrow, but I would say it's going to be a huge hype for the person we have casting tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, and have a good evening.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, everybody. Wait, hang on. Personnel wants us to hang on. By the way, Hensa won the bet. So what I will do, I will sing you all out. Well, not me sing specifically. I will get our spectacular YouTube C3 tournament link, and I will let us go out on that as soon as I get the link, because I closed down the page because I am clearly not a great host. Right. Right, I will be serving mute in Discord while we play out on our video. So thank you, everybody, once again. I will see you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.